Hi there, folks, for Ellwood City Sports, Ellwood City Wolverines fans, as well as our friends, the away team tonight, Mohawk Warriors. I know there's a lot of fans out there catching this one tonight. We bring you live coverage of high school boys basketball at Whippeal 3A Section 1 showdown here from Lincoln High School Big Gym in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania. My name is Brad Windhorse. Alongside Dakota Marshall, Thad Sturgeon will be joining us for the varsity matchup for Ellwood City Sports. A big one, and probably the game of the night for 3A in Section 1 here. A team that is 15-1 with that one loss against the Wolverines, who are 12-6, 4-4, are looking to keep their hopes of playoffs alive. They're on the verge of playoffs. A little bit of complications coming down to these last four games between Ellwood, Riverside. There's a good battle there, and I know we are looking forward to that rematch at Riverside, but nonetheless, we still have a game beforehand. So tonight, Mohawk Warriors 15-1, 6-1. The varsity game will be set for 7:30. JV is set here in about a minute or so at 6 o'clock. We'll keep this link open and live stream open. Both games will be broadcast here. We'll take a little time out in between the two games. We'll bring you some stats and some results from this week. A lot of Ellwood City sports going around. The girls basketball team unfortunately losing last night to Neshannock, but playoffs are still a possibility. Bocce ball, the unified bocce ball team for Ellwood City. One team is 3-2, the other team is 2-3. Both those teams mathematically still have a chance to make playoffs. Then we have wrestling that just had a match this past week against a really good Highlands Golden Rams squad there. Unfortunately, team playoffs is out of the picture, but they're gearing up for a tournament this weekend, as well as individual playoffs and sections in districts coming up. So there we go. We're about ready to get underway here for the JV matchup here. We'll go through the starting lineups for both teams throughout the game here. Mohawk will be in their red jerseys going from right to left, and Ellwood City in their traditional white and blue going from left and right. Opening tip-off is taken by the Wolverines, and we are underway for the JV matchup here at the 6 o'clock tip-off. Ball batted around there, taken by the Mohawk Warriors. They're going to take it, unfortunately, out of bounds. So there's our first back and forth out of bounds back to the Wolverines. The starting lineups for the Wolverines: number 3, Aaron Lake; number 22, Aiden Klein; number 15, Tyler Latshaw. The one who just got it is Chucky Schweinsberg; and finally, number 5, Chris Smiley.
Stolen there by number 15 for the Warriors.
Justin Boston, one of the lineups that we've heard a couple of times in the past. He'll pass over number 5, Blake Logan. The pass can be tipped out of bounds and go back to the Wolverines.
Out of bounds off of number 14 for the
Number
Warriors.
14 is Vinny Pezzolo. Sorry,
number
my apologies.
13
and
out
then
there.
number 13 is J.J. Nell. So again, Vinny Pezzolo and 13, J.J. Nell.
Aiden Klein with the ball now.
Yep, and the final starter for the Mohawk Warriors is Jackson Peters. Shot there is no good by Aaron Lake. Rebound goes to number 14, Vinny Pezzolo. Ball's going to be stripped and taken there by the Wolverines. Aaron Lake, he'll pass up to Latshaw. Latshaw has a lane here. He'll put it up in front of Boston. It's up, no good. Boston will get the rebound. Back and forth action here, already a minute into this one. Passing to the corner for 3. It's up. It is good for 3 by number 14, Vinny Pezzolo. And there's our first points of the evening for the Mohawk Warriors. Wolverines got to be met there with some resistance here. Full court pressure, but not a trap for the Warriors. Chucky Schweinsberg will pass over to Smiley. He's a lefty southpaw. He'll take that shot from the elbow. It's up and it's good. So the first 2 points for Chris Smiley, and it's 3-2. Both teams making indirectly their first attempts of the evening. Pass goes over to number 4 there, Peters. Both these teams, as ball is tipped out of bounds, both these teams are a fixture of a lot of freshmen, sophomores in the JV games. So you're going to see a lot of this action. And I know there's a decent amount of individuals on the court right now that will be playing at the varsity level as well.
Number 11 checked in for the Warriors.
And that is Joey Nails. We have 2 Nails on the court.
But ball stolen by
The
Lake, I
Wolverines.
think.
Yep. And passed by number 2, number 5, Chris Smiley, over to Aiden Klein is good, and Wolverines get their first lead of the evening. Pass out there to number 13, J.J. Nail. He'll hand off to Joey Nail, his brother, I believe. Shot's no good. Rebound number 5, Logan. Out for 3 is Boston. It's up and it's good. Boston is somebody that we heard last year who played both JV and varsity a little bit. He is the three-point specialist. Pass there easily taken by number 13, Nail. JJ will pass out there to Boston again. He'll fake the shot. He'll put up a long 20-footer. It's no good. Rebound will go back to the backside there. Joey Nail. Quick 2.5 minutes here. 6-4 lead for Mohawk. Drive there by Boston. Met with resistance. Picks up his dribble. He'll pass far side there into the corner. Wolverines not pressuring too hard yet. There's a good drive there by number 5. I believe that's Blake Logan. Yes, it is. It's good for 2. It's 8-4.
Schweinsberg with the ball, passes it out to Lake.
Nice
drive.
Up
and good.
Yeah, nice drive there by Aaron Lake. And he's been challenged a little bit by the coaching staff. Like, hey, let's go. You're going to have to pick up when Joseph Roth is not on the court. And good action so far for Aaron Lake. And I tell you what, that's the biggest guy on the court for the Wolverines, and he's running the court. I like it. There's a set play for Boston. He'll hand off there to Blake Logan. They're looking at backside trap there. Pass goes over to Peters. They're going to switch it, which means just reverse it to the opposite side. Good shot here, attempt by number 11, Nails. No good. Rebound goes to Klein.
Gets it in the hands of Smiley. Chris will bring it across the timeline.
Yep, Chris Smiley will set up the offense here. Man-to-man defense for the Warriors. Pass goes over to Aaron Lake. Big guy all the way out, 30 feet out from the court. Schweinsberg over to Latshaw, left open for 3. A little too hard of an angle, but Smiley on the backside. Rebound. It's up and it's good. We'll count that maybe as a pass, and we're back to even, 8-8. So the Warriors will bring up the ball off the inbounds. Justin Boston with already 6 points of the 8. He'll put it up, and now he's got 8. 8 of the 10 so far for Justin Boston. Again, my apologies, 5 of the first 10 to Justin. I thought he made 2 3-pointers. My apologies. Ball being brought up by Chris Smiley, met with resistance by Joey Nail. He picks up his dribble on a bad location. Lake gets the ball. He passes out of it. Schweinsberg for 3. He can make these. It's up, no good. Good rebound by Smiley. Pass across court there to Lake. It'll be tipped out of bounds.
Tipped out of bounds.
With the Wolverines.
Now coming in is number 23, Dominic Wallace, as well as number 34 for the Warriors.
Number 34 is Briar Crawford, a freshman forward, 6'2".
And I think 22 for the Warriors also came in.
Okay, that's Talon Swanson. Good attempt there by the Wolverines is no good. Shot out there for 3. It's up and good by, I believe, J.J. Nail, number 13. So 13-8 lead for the Warriors. A good look by, I believe that was Chris Smiley underneath the hoop on the attempt for the inbounds play. Just no good on that left side. Smiley with the ball here. Good pressure by Nail. Drive by Chucky. He's going to have to bounce back out here. Pass over to Smiley. He'll set up the offense, and he'll get a screen from Lake. Back over to Lake. Nice drive to the hoop. I like this. Oh, they're going to call it. Okay. I wonder if they were going to call that foul or not, but they do call it. That'll be the first foul of the evening.
Yep. So that foul is going to be on number 13, I think. Yep. Number 13, his first, team's first, as Aaron Lake goes to the line for 2.
First shot by Lake is up. Hits the backboard. A little too hard there, and it's no good. Minute 57 remaining here, first quarter. Warriors by 5.
Second shot by Lake is up and good.
So nice free throw attempt there by Aaron Lake. He'll make it now 13-9, cutting into that lead. Quickly up the court are the Warriors. Drive there by Nail. He'll put it up. It's going to be a good deflection block there between Smiley and Lake. Lake gets the ball. He'll pass up to Smiley. Smiley looking to drive. A little bit of an ill-advised pass there stolen by the Warriors. J.J. Nail will bring it up here. He'll look to drive. He puts it up, hits the backboard. No good. Rebound Klein. They've got numbers if they want to look at it. Chucky will bring it up slowly. Pop and shoot from the free throw line. It's up, and it falls. Good shot there by Chucky. Someone that needed some shots here to fall early in this one. It's now 13-11. Warriors with the ball here. They're going to set up. J.J. Nail running the point here off to Boston. Boston made one of those three-pointers. Since then, he's been pretty well covered since that three-pointer. 22 there. Swanson with the ball here. He'll pass back over to Boston. They'll reset with 1:03 remaining. Boston out to J.J. Nell. He'll look to drive, Joey Nell. Taken there once again by the Warriors, Swanson. Over to Boston. Nice deflection by Aiden Klein.
Out of bounds
Good
by
defense.
Aiden, so it'll stay with the Warriors, but hopefully a drive killer.
Yeah, it looks like the Warriors are just looking for that shot, and give credit to the Wolverines' defense. Keeping it in check so far in this one. Taken there by Swanson. He picks up his dribble. He'll pass over to Nail. Into the corner now to Joey Nail. Back over to number 34 here, Briar Crawford. Pass down low, left open is Joey. He'll put it back up after the fake. It's no good. Good rebound, and unfortunately, that's way too quick. You can't call it that quick.
So travel.
What is a guy going to do? If he comes down, that's like bam. So whatever. It is what it is. Back to the Warriors. 34 seconds remaining here. First quarter action. Jeez. Ball tipped and taken by Lake. I guess there's karma. I don't want to say it that way, but it kind of feels like there's karma.
Chucky Swinesburg passes over to Smiley.
He will pull from 3 if he needs to.
Over to Lake, back to Smiley.
Yep, no reset this offense. They're looking for that last shot. 20 seconds remaining. Set their offense up. Chucky's going to come out there. Smiley's going to kick it. Good pass there to Lake. It's going to go off the foot of Boston, and they'll stay with the Wolverines. Officially 12.6 seconds remaining. Wallace to inbound. He gets it in there to Chucky. Chucky will drive. He'll put up the shot. It's going to roll off. No good. Lake gets the rebound. The putback. It rolls around. No good. Out to Klein with the tip. He's going to be stripped, but he is fouled.
2.9 seconds remaining. That foul is going to be on number 11. His first, team second. Foul is on the floor. Wallace to inbound.
2.9 seconds. This is going to be quick. Inbounds and shot. Got to get it in first. There it is, a Smiley lefty. That's a perfect shot. Oh, just a little too hard. Rebound. Ooh, just enough time for Lake. It's no good. So after the first quarter, 13-11 lead for the Mohawk Warriors. Leading scorer for them was number 15, Justin Boston. He had 5 points. On the flip side, good balance by the Wolverines. Leading the charge was Smiley with those 4 points. So we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll bring you second quarter action. Warriors by 2. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym. We want to give you guys a little bit of a preview of the schedule for tonight. Friday, January 27th, Mohawk at Ellwood City. That's our game. Neshannock travels to Beaver Falls. That's a big one. Beaver Falls winning, I believe, 4 in a row now. New Brighton is at Riverside. And then also on top of that, Freedom is off tonight. So there you go. There's tonight's action. We'll keep you updated as much as we can.
So Hendrickson checked in for the Wolverines as well as Foreman and Flumer. Hendrickson knocks it out of bounds, so kind of a reset. The ball will stay with the Warriors.
So Mohawk came out pretty early with an 8-4 lead. They're
Another
stolen by
deflection
Hendrickson. He's got Blake Foreman with him if he wants. Out to Chucky. Chucky will hold the ball and reset. Warriors came out to an 8-4 lead. Since then, Wolverines keeping in check here, outscoring Mohawk 7-5. Since then.
Flumer with the ball gets it to Foreman.
Backdoor cut there by Hendrickson. Unfortunately, a little too hard of a pass. It was a nice, good look, just a little bit outside. Back to the Warriors. One of the things I would say about this matchup, the Mohawk Warriors have some size across the board on the court right now compared to the Wolverines. All tipped out by Foreman.
Out of bounds, so stay with the Warriors.
So number 4 looks like he'll be inbounding. That's Jackson Peters.
Never mind.
Yep, he's going to switch actually without Justin Boston will be inbounding instead. There's the backdoor cut. Peters is open technically. He does get it into Peters. He'll put up the shot, and they're going to say a foul, a reach-in foul.
Wallace.
Yep, on the shot. So it's going to be 2 free throws for number 4, the sophomore guard, 6-foot Jackson Peters.
So that's Wallace's first foul and team's first. So not too much foul trouble so far.
First free throw attempt by Peters is up. Nothing but net, so that'll make a score 14-11 now. Second free throw is up, left short. Rebound goes to Foreman, so he'll get in the books with the rebound. Quickly up are the Wolverines over to Dominic Wallace. He'll look to pass out of it, now dribbles. Good defense, good split by Wallace. Shot's no good, but I like the split. Oh, Wolverines caught napping on defense all the way to the hoop. It's up, and it's good by number 14. That's Vinny Pizzolo. And I'm going to put that down as a key to the victory tonight at the varsity level. Fast break points are huge.
Foreman
Wolverines back with their 2 points. They get 2 points of fast break points. It's now 16-13. Pass in the corner to Boston. Back out to Pizzolo, and they'll reset. Never mind, he looks to drive. Pass out there to JJ. Deep, 30-some foot, not good by Boston.
Foreman with the rebound.
He'll pass up to Chucky, and they'll reset the offense here. 5:20 remaining first half. Pass goes over to Foreman, running their sets here. He'll pass over to Flumer, who is checked in. Flumer met there with a resistance over to Chucky, and he'll reset. No shot clock at the high school level, so might as well reset the game here. Foreman's going to be, yep, and that one makes sense, though, because unfortunately Foreman dipped to the ground, and when you roll over instantly, that is a travel quickly. That one 100% made sense. So ball's inbound here at the 5-minute mark. Both teams shooting fairly okay so far consistently. 16-13, Boston with the ball. Both teams still in man-to-man defense, not getting out of it. Good trap by Foreman. Oh. Foreman, a little too much arm there, Foreman.
Foul on the floor against Foreman, his first, team second.
Initially, he had the trap correctly. He just unfortunately grabbed the arms, and you can't do that in basketball.
Klein and Lake check in for Wallace and Swinesburg.
Mohawk Warriors wide set here. Everybody outside the three-point line. Now they'll cut inward. Good defense by the Wolverines. Tipped and stolen there by Aiden Klein. He's got a 4-on-1. A barrage of Wolverines over to Hendrickson. Up for long 2. It's good. Nice 2-pointer there by Hendrickson. It's 16-15. A little bit of a tipped pass, but hey, nonetheless, points. Good ball fake. And a hard foul by Foreman. And I think he's going to be subbed up real quickly.
So
I love the
line
energy.
for 2 is number 14. So that is Foreman's second foul, team's third.
So Vinny Pizzolo going to the free throw line. I think this is his second attempt. First one's up and is good. That'll make the score 17-15. So Foreman will take a seat there.
Latshaw comes in for Foreman.
Yeah, I think Ricky's talking like, buddy, we like you, man. It's not football. It's basketball season, buddy. Second free throw attempt is up and is good. That'll make the score 18-15. Warriors maintaining that 3-point lead so far.
Hendrickson bringing the ball down. Over to Flumer.
Wolverines
gets it across the timeline, back to Hendrickson, but ball goes out of bounds.
So it'll go back to the Warriors. There's a very good chance we're going to mess that up tonight because you got Wolverines and Warriors. Too many W's on the court.
We say it every time we play
100%.
Mohawk.
Mohawk will. There you go. See, now I said Mohawk instead of Warriors. How about that? Mohawk will pass over to number 4, Peters. He'll hold the ball there. Nice set here. Just that motion offense. Try to get that back screen for an open 3. Worked to perfection, but the shot's no good. Rebound there by Latshaw. Over to Klein. 3:58 remaining. Klein with the drive here. He'll pass over. Nice extra pass by Aiden Klein. The bucket is good by Lake. You got to watch back, guys. There's a corner 3 maybe. Nope, they're going to call foul on the shot.
So I think that's going to be on Lake. That'll be his first foul. No, number 11. So Flumer.
Okay.
His first, team's fourth, as number 13 goes to the line for 2.
Give credit to the Wolverines, though. They're battling. There's some nice fast break points and good passing by the Wolverines. First free
shot,
throw
no
by
good.
J.J. Nail is no good.
We
So that'll
have
keep the score 18-17.
number 34 and 11 checking in for the Warriors.
So Joey Nail and Briar Crawford.
I believe 4 and 5 checked out.
Okay. Second free throw attempt is up and is good by number 13 there, J.J. Nail. I like this call. Ricky Roth's going to take a timeout. The Wolverines were not set 100% for a full court pressure, but hey, 19-17, a good start here by both teams. Nice offensive play. Some shots being made, which is going to keep this one a little bit competitive so far.
So that's a 30-second timeout by the Wolverines.
Perfect. So that's going to leave the Wolverines with 4 timeouts. Again, folks, if you're looking for the varsity matchup, that is at 7:30, about an hour and a half from now, or sorry, about an hour and 10 minutes or so. That'll be on this live link, the same stream. And then if you want to check out any of our replays, all the way back to 2016, you can check them out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. Wonder what the student section look tonight is. I see a couple in some
looks almost
buttoned-up
like
shirts and suits and ties, and I don't see ties yet, but I see. I wonder if it's business casual or business-esque from the student section. We'll find out as they are starting to come in for the second half of the JV game.
So Aiden Klein to bring it across the timeline.
Klein with the ball here. Now the Warriors in a 2-3 zone, and that
Stolen.
works to perfection. Boston will put the layup, and he is fouled hard.
Aiden Klein
Aiden
with
Klein.
the foul, his first, team's 5th.
That's one thing about Klein. You're not going to make a bucket. You just aren't. It's either going to be a hard foul or it's going to be a block, one of the two.
So now number 15 goes to the line for 2.
So Justin Boston, I believe, with officially 5 points. Going to the free throw line. First free throw attempt is up. It rolls in good.
Even our mascot's dressed up in a suit.
So 20-17. Second free throw attempt by Boston is up. Looks good. It'll roll back in. He's got 7 points alongside of number 14, Vinny Pizzolo. So both have 14 of the 21. Quick pass. I like that break by Chucky. Good pass over to Lake. Over to Flumer. Back to Chucky. He's going to put up the shot. It's going to be blocked there. Tipped around. Taken by Klein. Nice look again. Oh, they kept it in play. Lake, turn around. It's up and it's good. Tell you what, sometimes it pays to be lucky. But I tell you, the passing has been crisp, on point by the Wolverines. Shot is no good. Rebound by Flumer. Oh, kind of tipped around. Taken now by number 34. Crawford, and I believe he is fouled.
Yes, so foul is on number 11. So that's Flumer, his 2nd, team 6th. And foul's going to be on the floor as Dominic Wallace checks in for Flumer.
Unfortunate foul for Flumer because just one of those things where he lost the ball and unfortunately was a foul. Put back is up and good by number 34, Briar Crawford. It's up and good. So that'll make the score once again 23-19. 4-point, 3-point lead so far has been maintained by Mohawk. Wallace over to Latshaw. He'll look to drive. He'll pass out of it. It's going to be tipped, and he'll stay with the Wolverines. Decent crowd already in as the parent and adult side is almost full. Klein for 2. It's up, no good. Rebound, hard rebound by 34. Crawford. He'll pass over to 11. Joey Nail. They do not waste time. He's going to go all the way to the hoop. Pass off there. He could have just taken the layup, but the extra pass, I like it. And the Warriors will reset. Shot there quickly, never mind, by 14 is no good. Tipped out of ball, or out of bounds, and it'll go
Wolverine
to
ball
the Wolverines. Ball inbounded to Chucky Schweinsberg.
Over to Latshaw.
Full court pressure here. Passer going to get over to Chucky. Quick pass to Lake. It's up. It's no good. Kind of tipped and maybe blocked there a little bit by 34 Crawford. Pass goes over to Pizzolo. Quick pass up there. It's going to be handled. He does not walk. He's okay. Shot's no good again the second time. Chucky up to
Schweinsberg gets it to
Latshaw.
Latshaw.
Latshaw will drive. I like the layup. It's no good, but he was fouled.
So blocking foul against the Warriors as Latshaw will go to the line for 2.
Wolverines, the fast break points are there. They're not necessarily finishing layups, but they're doing something we have not seen all year long.
So that foul's on number 14, his first, team's third.
First free throw attempt by Tyler Latshaw is good. Wolverines at that 20 mark now. With a minute 54 in this first half. Second free throw attempt, line drive is good. It looks real good from the line. It's 23-21. Back down to a 2-point lead. Ball is going to be thrown out of bounds, and here we go. Good pressure by the Wolverines.
So ball back to the Wolverines now.
I like this. Full court pressure by both teams. Why not? Ball inbounded by Wallace. Got to get in. They'll hand it off there, and unfortunately, it's going to be tipped and taken there by Wallace out of bounds. It just comes right back to him, and he touches it back to the Warriors down. And I think, well, we'll hold that thought. I think we're going to get a foul. I think it's going to be against the Warriors. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So 15 or 14?
I want to say it's going to be 14.
14.
Yep.
His second, team's fourth.
So Pizzola's second foul there. He'll stay on the court, though. Minute 45 remaining. Pass over to Klein. He'll set up at the three-point line. Picks up his dribble off to Chucky. Schweinsberg over to Wallace. Backdoor cut is Klein. He'll pass out of it to Latshaw. Latshaw will drive, kick out once again to Lake. Quick pass over to Chucky. He's got a drive. He broke the ankles there. It's up, no good. Rebound will go to number 13. Unfortunately, Chucky Schweinsberg reached in with the foul, and that's a big one.
So his first foul, team seventh, puts the Warriors in the bonus.
Not the best.
With a minute 23 remaining in the half.
That's a frustration foul, and that's not a good foul. So what I was alluding to, the other key to victory tonight, I think, is inbounds plays. If the Wolverines have trouble tonight with inbounds plays, we saw it with the girls last night. If they have trouble tonight, we're going to have problems. First free throw of the 1-and-1 is up. It is good for number 13, J.J. Nail. That'll put him at 5 points so far in this one.
Number 5 checking in for the Warriors.
That is Blake Logan, a sophomore guard, 6'2", on the roster. Second free throw attempt, short.
No good. Aiden Klein with the rebound.
So back to that
Chucky
3-point lead.
Schweinsberg. Far pass to Latshaw.
There to Lake.
Into Lake.
Good passing by the Wolverines for 3. No good. Far back rebound there. And in a trap. Oh, they're going to call foul.
And another foul.
Yeah, and it's the right call, unfortunately. The initial double team was good, but it was a foul.
That foul's on number 3, Lake. And that'll be his first, team's 8th, as number 13 goes to the line for a 1-and-1.
So J.J. Nail right back to where he started just a moment ago on that line. 1-and-1. First shot is up and good. That'll make the score now 25-21. If he makes his free throw, this may be the largest lead in the past 10 minutes or so. And it's not that big. It's only 4 or 5 points. He'll make it 5. That may be the largest lead so far.
I think you're right.
This quarter, maybe even the game, because it was 8-4. Yeah, I think this is the largest lead in a sense.
So, Wolverines got to get it over the timeline.
Yes, they do. They
Aiden
just
Klein
get it
it
over. But it's going to be taken and
stolen.
stolen by Boston. Boston's got a lane. He's going to be met with resistance, and
foul on Klein.
Not going to lie, I kind of saw that one coming.
So that will be Klein's second, team's 9th. Has number 15, Boston, going to the line for a 1-and-1.
And I know it's just JV, but we're seeing that issue, the inbounds play.
Yep.
It's not working. They got to change something up. Boston, 1-and-1. First free throw's up. Rolls in on the backside. It's good. Extending this lead now to 6.
With 56.5 seconds.
Second free throw attempt for Boston is up. It rolls in again.
Make
good
it a
free
7-point lead now.
Yep, and I believe he's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Got to get it in, and here you go. It's going to be a turnover again.
No, it will. No, yeah.
Yep,
okay.
It's going to go back to the Warriors.
I
So
thought he
off
was
of
saying
Chucky's
it
leg.
was off of a Warrior leg.
Yep. It's just these inbounds plays are just not working.
Like you said, Brad, we were seeing it last night with the girls' game, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, it relayed to the varsity level as well.
Yeah, and now it's going over to Mohawk's side of inbounds play out of bounds. Nobody can just get this inbounded. It's crazy.
53 seconds now remaining.
There we go.
Get it into Chucky Swinesburg.
Go behind the back here once again. Good defense
Gets
by
it
Blake
over the
Logan.
timeline over
Klein for three. It's up a little too hard there. Rebound by Joey Nail. 40 seconds and change remaining. Joey will look to drive here. He'll pass over to JJ. Good defense by Latshaw. Not pressing too hard, but just enough. Drive here by Blake. He'll go to the hoop. He'll put it up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Klein. He'll hold on to it, and he is going to be fouled on the backside. This is going to sound weird, Dakota.
That's going to be a pushing foul against number 15.
Yes.
His first, team's fifth.
This is going to sound weird. I almost don't want that foul because now it sets up the press once again. It's inbounds play.
Yeah, you saw Klein was a little bit frustrated with that
And there you
call.
go. Boston with a turnover. Somebody has to relay this message. Inbounds is just not working. Whew.
Hopefully, Coach Ricky Roth is seeing that and will make some halftime adjustments.
I hope. And I think you're going to hear something shortly. 5 seconds remaining. Good double team. He gets out of it. Pass by Nail. It's going to be back to him again. Taken by Lake, and that's just going to be a dribble out. So,
at the end of the half, the score is 28-21 in favor of the Mohawk Warriors.
An interesting first half. The Wolverines making some shots, staying close in that window of 3 to 4 points. Couple late, ill-advised fouls there by the Wolverines. Couple free throws given to the Warriors, and just like that, the Warriors are out to their largest lead of this game so far, 28-21. Warriors scored 15 in that quarter. Ellwood City just 10. So, we are at halftime. 10 minutes is up on the board. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with third quarter action here. The JV matchup at halftime. Warriors by 7. All right, folks, welcome back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym, where the Warriors JV team has a 28-21 lead over the Wolverines. Leading scorer for Mohawk was number 15, Justin Boston. He had 9 points, and he had 4 of those late with free throws, which kind of extended that 24-21 lead into a balloon 28-21. I say balloon because right now 7 points kind of feels like an eternity of points. This game has been right around that 3-4 point mark until the last minute of the quarter. We're about ready to go here. Looks like it'll be Wolverines ball going to the left side now. Varsity game is under an hour away. Once we're done with this game, we'll take a little bit of break. We'll keep this link open. You can check us out on our website as well, www.ecwolverines.com, YouTube page, Facebook page, Twitter. We'll try to keep you updated throughout the winter season of sports. We're underway. Let's see, girls basketball played on Thursday. Unfortunately, they lost. Wrestling was Wednesday night. Quickly into Lake. It's up, no good. Rebound's going to be taken by the Warriors out of bounds back to the Wolverines. On top of that was senior night for Michael Sweezy and the wrestling team. Bocce ball picked up some victories. They went 1-1, so they've got playoff opportunities next Monday. Big ordeal there.
Lake, no good. He gets his own rebound. Up again, no good.
Rebound there by number 4, Jackson Peters on the outlet. He will do a Euro step. It's up, no good. Lake will get the rebound, strip it out there, and he'll pass out to Chucky Schweinsberg. Back and forth action. Shot there, line drive, in and out. Rebound by Peters again. He'll pass out. A little bit of a run out here if they want to. Shot there for 3, line drive is no good by 14,
Aiden
Pizzolo.
Klein with the rebound.
And it goes through.
Attempts to get it to Chucky Swansburg, but goes through his legs out of bounds.
Goes through the
Turnover
wickets.
for the Wolverines in favor of the Warriors.
Our next broadcast officially will be tomorrow. We'll be back here at 1:30 for varsity-only girls basketball versus Portersville Christian. So catch us live tomorrow, 1:30 on Saturday. Drive there by number 14, Pizzolo. It's up and no good, and rebounded
Lake with
by
the
Lake.
rebound. Dominic Wallace gets it to Schweinsberg.
Lake being active on the board so far. Couple layup and mid jumpers right now by both teams have been no good so far in this third quarter.
Latshaw gets it over to Wallace.
He'll hold the ball here. He'll look for an outlet. He'll dribble it out here and hand it off to Chucky Schweinsberg. He'll drive this time. Backdoor cut there. Back to Wallace, left open. He'll look to drive. Passes out of it to Chucky off of his foot. No good, shall we say, for the Wolverines. Pass up to the Warriors, and, no good.
Too far.
Yeah, no good.
Ball
back
goes
out
of bounds and turnover for the Warriors.
So the ball will go back to the Wolverines. Sloppy play so far in these first 2 minutes of the third quarter by both teams as we still stand 28-21.
I was thinking there was no score.
Yeah, so far a lot of missed shots. Missed opportunities, shall we say. Wallace left open. He won't shoot that 3 yet, but he can. Latshaw with the ball. He'll take the 3, and I think they're going to say a foul, moving screen underneath. No, timeout.
Ricky Roth took a 30-second timeout.
Okay, I wondered. I with all that screenage underneath the hoop there, I was wondering if there was going to be a foul or not, but timeout instead.
Another timeout by the Wolverines. That gives them 3 remaining as the Warriors still have all 5.
That's a good timeout, if you ask me, by Ricky Roth, because it seemed like we're on the verge of this game either going one of 2 ways, kind of like the fork in the road. Either this game could go lopsided or Wolverines could fight back and maybe have a fourth quarter
I will say
battle.
Slight stalemate with almost 2 minutes gone and no score.
Yeah.
No shots have fallen.
Yeah, and the opportunities have been there. A couple layups. And Lake, I would say, has had 3 opportunities, and they hit the rim. They're halfway down. They're in and out. Just shots not yet falling.
So Latshaw gets it into Chucky Schweinsberg.
So 5 minutes remaining third quarter. He'll set up the offense here. Pass over there to 23, Wallace. Wallace back over. Down off to the side here. Good shots, and I think they're going to say travel? Nope, they're going to say foul.
Foul on the floor.
They may not say it, but that was a bailout for Chucky because he was very close to either a really bad shot
that
or travel.
Going to be on number 14, his third, team's first of the half.
Chucky gets the inbounds for the Wolverines. He'll look to drive. Pass is going to be taken there by Lake. He kind of falls on it. He keeps his position, no travel. Ball tipped up by Mohawk. And I tell you what, the defense for both teams, but primarily by Mohawk, it is just there's no pass underneath the hoop that is not tipped, not stolen, or changes of direction, shall we say.
So number 22 comes in for the Warriors, as well as number 21, Hendrickson, coming in for Wallace for the Wolverines.
And here we go. Here's that notorious inbounds play for the Wolverines. It's taken by Lake. This time it works out to perfection.
And finally, some points in this third quarter in favor of the Wolverines.
Yep, Aaron Lake for 2, and he will tie those 9 points by Boston for the game leaders. Drive there by Joey. Unfortunately, Hendrickson a little too hard on that one. That's going to be a foul.
That'll be Hendrickson's, what's his number, 21. Will be his first, team's first of the half. So foul is on the floor. Warriors to inbound.
Inbounding is number 22. He'll pass over there to Nail. Back to 22. That's Swanson. He'll look to put up the shot. He loses the ball. Taken by Aaron Lake. He's got a lane. He's got the size. He is stripped, but he is fouled.
So that foul is going to be on number 5, I believe.
And it's in the act of shooting. So Lake to the line for 2.
Number 5, I don't remember what you said his name was.
Blake Logan.
Logan.
Yep.
His first foul, team's second of the half. As you said, Lake will go to the line for 2.
And it kind of seems we're at that point where almost every bucket, every shot right now, every point that the Wolverines can get, they'll take. Unfortunately, free throw a little too hard.
First shot, no
for
good.
Lake. But give credit to Lake. He's been a focal point right now, rebounding, and the shots are there. So keep at it. And only a 5-point lead now. Second free throw attempt. This time is good, and that's what we want. He's slowly cutting into that lead, down to 4 now. Good trap defense by the Wolverines. Down that baseline is Joey Nail. He's going to be met with resistance.
Timeout by the Warriors.
That was close.
So that's going to be a 30-second timeout by the Warriors.
Yep.
So they have 4 remaining.
Yep. So we'll talk about the schedule again, folks. We'll put it up on the screen there. Friday, January 27th. If you didn't know, that is today. You've got Mohawk here at Ellwood City. That game is set for 7:30. Big one. Neshannock travels down to Beaver Falls, take on the Beaver Falls Tigers, who were like, I kid you not, 2-6 a couple weeks ago. All of a sudden, they have gone hot, 6-1. They're 8-7 overall. And then New Brighton travels to Riverside. We'll get you the Riverside and New Brighton score. Beaver Falls, I want to say that's on the radio there, 96.6 or something like that. We'll try to get you some information there. Freedom is tonight's team that is off for the weekend.
And looks like Shenango versus Laurel.
Yeah, a big one.
Sportsnet's covering that.
And that is a big one for both teams, especially Laurel, because they have a chance to get in there at the playoff. That has playoff implications. All around the horn for Mohawk. Unfortunately, Swanson just loses the ball again. That's the second time he's lost it. Hendrickson, and that's going to be a blocking foul.
He gets a charge called on him. So that will be Hendrickson's second foul, team second of the half.
That's a bang call. I don't know. We'll have to look at the replay on that one. But nonetheless, the officials, they sold the call. Whatever it was they chose, they went with it. So a foul's on the Wolverines. What is it now? 2-2 now?
Yes. Foul should be 2-2.
I think they're going to come and talk to the officials.
Yeah, they're waiting for to see what the official call was.
Yeah. Or did they say travel? Okay, no, okay. I wonder if that's what I wonder if they thought it was maybe a travel instead of a foul, but it was a foul.
I'd say he called it as a charge. I saw him clearly indicate.
So Warriors, full extended pressure by the Wolverines. Warriors do get out of it, and they actually have an opportunity for points. Pass there, it's going to be taken and tipped and stolen.
Came in at some point.
Yep, stolen there by Hendrickson. It was tipped by Klein and Flumer. Shot for 3, a little bit short, no good by Schweinsberg.
Flumer keeps it in over to Hendrickson.
Around the horn, Hendrickson will hold the ball. He's going to be met with resistance. Pass over to Schweinsberg. Now he can go with it. Pass over to Latshaw. A runner is up. A little too hard. Rebound goes to Crawford and the Warriors. 3:15 remaining. Pass over to corner to Peters. Double team a little bit with pressure. Wolverines into like a 2. Nope, they're going to go back to man actually. Pass over to Peters, met there by Ladshaw. Hand off there, good drive by Nail coming. They're going to call block foul and 1. Wow. Okay. So the foul's going to be against the Wolverines. Joey Nail gets the 1 and 1.
Foul is on Chucky Swinesburg. His second. Let's see, we got Foreman checking in as well as
number 2, Mark McKinney, a freshman guard.
35 and 30.
30, Peyton Weber, freshman as well. And 35, Denny Monaco, or my apologies, Monaco or Monaco, freshman as well. So 3 freshmen coming in.
And 1, no good. Aiden Klein with the rebound.
They'll bring up the ball here, back to that 6-point lead for the Warriors. Pass goes over to Foreman. He will get the ball here. He'll look the pass over to Flumer. Tipped and taken there by Nail. Joey up, and it's good for 2. Joey Nail, it's now 32-24. And all of a sudden, the Warriors starting to make some layups and shots, and that lead is back to 8 now, the biggest lead of the evening. Foreman looks to drive. He does drive. I wonder if they're going to say a hand check foul against the Warriors.
So that foul is on number 30, his first for the Warriors, team's 3rd. Foul is on the floor, and Aaron Lake checks back in for the Wolverines as Swinesburg takes a seat.
So inbounding are the Wolverines. There's that inbounds play over to Klein. Left open for 3. It's up. It's good for 3. Aiden Klein, that'll cut in that lead. It's now down to 5. Joey Nail over to number 5 there. That's Blake Logan, a sophomore guard for the Warriors. Pass over quickly, almost taken by Flumer. Warriors will reset in the corner. Shot for 3 is up. Hits the backboard rim, no good by number 30, Weber. Good keep and try
out
attempt
of bounds by
number
the
35,
Warriors.
Danny Monaco, but fortunately it goes out of bounds back to the Wolverines.
So Flumer to inbound now. Gets it into Hendrickson.
Under 2 minutes remaining, 3rd quarter. Wolverines have kind of cut into that lead. It's now down to 5 as he has outscored the Warriors by 2 so far. Worst place to pick up your dribble, but Foreman does get over there. Oh, my goodness gracious. I thought he was going to shoot that. Good battle by Lake, and 1!
And 1 for Lake.
Good shoulder and battle by Aaron Lake. That's the Lake that we need.
So foul is on number 11 for the Warriors, his 2nd, team's 4th. Number 4 checking in for number 5.
Jackson Peters, and Logan will go out. So here's the end 1 attempt for Aaron Lake. Free throw attempt looks good here. It is.
It's good for the
32-30, and the Wolverines cut the lead down to just 2. Extended
Man-to-man,
pressure.
full court.
Oh, Flumer does get it. Gets the ball. He'll hand off to Hendrickson. Turnover by the Warriors. And I think we're going to get a good timeout again.
Full timeout by the Wolverines.
All right, I like this. Good play by the Wolverines. JV team getting back in it. We'll take a timeout with them. Minute 24. Just a 2-point lead for the Warriors. All right, folks, welcome back here out of timeout. Wolverines inbounding.
Get it into Lake.
They do. Good play here. Good. Give credit to Peters. He did get a good block there from behind. But I like it. They're going to Lake. They're going to the sides the way it should be done. Pass out here to number 2. That's McKinney. He'll pass back over to Joey Nail. Just over a minute remaining. Good defense by the Wolverines. There's going to be a tie-out maybe. There it is.
Our first jump ball
how about
of this
that?
JV game favoring
The Warriors.
Yes, Warriors. You know it takes me a minute to understand the
Yep.
possession
Nope,
era.
it's okay. So ball will be inbounded by 35 Monaco. Or Monaco, I do apologize for pronunciation there. Drive there by Joey. Kick out there to Peters. Long drive, 3. It's up and it's good. And it's not a backbreaker, but the Wolverines give up a 3. That's the first time we probably saw a clean, open shot in this third quarter by the Warriors. 45 seconds. Lake will get the ball. He will just casually get it over to Flumer, and there's going to be a foul. Okay.
Pushing foul, I'm going to say on number 35
Yep.
for the Warriors.
And I tell you,
number 35, his first. Teams
go ahead and say
5th or 6th?
I got 5.
Okay.
But I was going to say, Dakota, that's a big 5. We still got a whole nother quarter, and they're just 2 fouls away from bonus.
So
wholesale changes.
What do we
left
have
and right, left and right.
Wallace
Oh, my goodness.
came in. Schweinsberg came in, I think. And then number 22 and
Lake's open.
11.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Flumer gets
back
it.
to Flumer, back to Wallace. Wallace will drive, kick into Foreman. Oh, Mike. Oh, boy. Over to Flumer, and there's going to be a foul.
He gets fouled. Foul is on the floor, though.
That's big.
Foul is on the floor.
Yep.
Mohawk's 6th foul, and that's going to be on number 11, his 3rd. So if I'm not mistaken, Brad, I believe 2 Warriors with 3 fouls apiece.
Yep. Shot by Chucky from the point. No good. Rebound clearly taken by the Wolverines. Wallace. He'll back it out here with the last shot. Lake over to Chucky. He'll take that 3. It's bending to the right. No good. Tipped around, taken by Peters. 15 seconds remaining. Pass up to number 22, Swanson. Quickly up the court to McKinney. He'll hold the ball. Pass over to Joey Nail. Nail with the ball. 8 seconds remaining. 7 seconds. And we're going to get a timeout called with 6 seconds.
By the Warriors. That's going to be, I didn't see what he did.
Should be just a 30, I would assume.
30 seconds.
Yeah, with just 6 seconds left. Yeah, I mean, 6 seconds left. You kind of know, well, we just want one shot here. Because this game feels like it could go back and forth. We've kept it. We've maintained it. And it's now down to just 5. The Warriors are looking to get it back to 7 or maybe 8.
Like you said, Brad, we still have another quarter to go.
Another quarter.
Warriors with 6 fouls. Like I said, I believe 2 different Warriors with 3 fouls apiece. So,
and I don't want to predict the future.
They're going to need to watch a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to predict the future, but maybe this comes down to free throws. And if that's the case, right now the team who gets to the free throw line more, probably, most likely, should win.
Yeah, doesn't look like for the Wolverines anyone really in foul trouble. You have 3 different players on the floor that have 2 fouls apiece.
Yeah, it's kind of spread out so far.
No one really in foul trouble for the Wolverines.
Okay, ball inbounded. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Joey with the drive, kick out there to Swanson for 3. Good defense. It's no good.
So at the end of 3, score is 35-30 in favor of the Mohawk Warriors.
So good quarter there by the Wolverines, battling back. They break it down from 7 down to 5. They outscored the Warriors 9-7. A low-scoring quarter, but a quarter that ended very strong on the back half.
Well, we were, what, 2.5 minutes into it before we had any score?
Yeah, it was a good 2.5, almost 3 full minutes where 5 or 6 shots, but nothing would fall. We'll give the time now to the Mohawk cheerleaders.
Mr. Codwell is in a blue band Letterman.
Mm-hmm.
Like a fully blue band Letterman. Like it has the full blue band logo on the back of it.
We were told that tonight is Italian Mafia. So if the Newcastle newspaper is listening and talking about student sections, it's Italian Mafia.
So, looks like to start this 4th quarter, the Wolverines will start with the ball.
I agree with the guy beside us. The good play, but it kind of seems like people are kind of
Flumer to
Wall
inbound.
to sleep.
Get it in. There
Yeah.
we go.
Both teams have to wake up here, and somebody's going to go on a run. That's usually what wins it. Foreman. Oh, in and out. Rebound's going to go, and it's going to be a little bit of a tie-up, but Peters does get out of it, but it is fouled.
So that's going to be on Wallace, I think.
And it's a good double team, but unfortunately, you don't want to foul 90-some feet away from your own basket.
Foul on Wallace, his second, team's fourth.
Okay, I like this. Coach Ricky Roth saying, nope, we're going full court pressure here, and I like it. There you go. Full court pressure causes
chaos.
Bodies
flying all over the place.
Yep. Pass over to number 5 there, Blake Logan. He'll take that shot. It's no good. Backside rebound, Lake. He's got a lane. It's going to be tipped around, but Wolverines do get it back. Lake I think he got hit in the face area. No, don't move. Oh.
Travel.
Yep. He needs somebody to go back to. Unfortunately, and it's nothing against the Wolverines, but everybody was already forward, and nobody was back. So Warriors will be inbounding here.
Flumer checked out. Who came in? Klein?
Yes. No, Chucky Schweinsberg's back in. That's who it was.
Okay.
So Chucky at the point here. On number 14, Vinny Pizzola. He'll take that three. It looks good, but it's in and out. Rebound to Lake. Lake will pass up to Chucky Schweinsberg here, and they'll reset. 6:11 remaining. A little bit of a screen. Chucky will get out of it. Pass over to Foreman. Bounce pass over to Lake. He'll look to drive. I like that move, and he is fouled. I like that move. And Dakota, go ahead and say it.
So Wolverines officially in the bonus, but because in the act of shooting, Lake going to the line for 2.
And I like it. If there's, again, don't want to harp on it, but right now, Aaron Lake, he is playing the way he should be. Get the ball, go to the hoop. They're going to favor the offense.
That foul was on number 5, Logan, his second, team 7th. First shot, no good by Lake.
Now the only thing is when you get to the free throw line,
you got to make it.
Got to make it. When we said.
So, Latshaw and Hendrickson check in for Wallace and Foreman.
Yep. 35-30, second free throw attempt for Lake. It's up. This time left short. Rebound's going to be taken by Joey Nail. It's 0 for 2.
Schweinsberg still putting some pressure on Nail, though.
Joey Nail with the ball here. He'll set up the offense for the Warriors. Now pass over to Blake Logan. Logan will drive, met there with resistance. Back out to Joey. Joey will drive this time up through the middle. Shot's no good. It's going to be tipped around, taken by Aaron Lake. He's not going to slow down anytime soon. Pass over to Latshaw, left open. Back over to Hendrickson. Back over to Latshaw. Nope, he didn't hear me. Chucky with the ball. He'll pass over to Hendrickson. Latshaw was left open for 3, and he's being left open right now. There he is for 3. Latshaw, it's good! Latshaw for 3! He must have heard me.
Cut the lead down to 2.
That rhymes. That rhymes. How about that? Down to 2. Pass there, tipped and taken by the Wolverines. Latshaw, this is going to be a tie-up.
Jump ball.
And it's going to favor.
Yeah, jump ball.
It's going to favor Mohawk.
Favoring the Warriors.
All right. Man, I feel it makes me feel so good when I call that three-pointer.
Only the second jump ball of this game, Brad.
You're right. Only the second. You're right. Ball's going to be inbounded by Joey Nail.
Not what we see with some of these games with 10 to 12.
Very true. Now the Warriors.
Inbound.
Oh, how's that not 5? Tipped by Klein. It's going to be taken by Klein.
He gets it.
Oh, it's going to be
and
a
carry on Aiden Klein.
Oh, man.
So another turnover there.
Folks, if you are not here, this is starting to get good. If this is a preview of this varsity game tonight, it is going to be good.
Inbounds.
Warriors with the ball behind the back.
Klein with
good
the tip.
And I think we're going to get timeout. Yes, we are. We're going to get a timeout, I believe, by the Warriors. I think this may be a full
timeout by the Warriors.
Well, let's leave it in drama. We'll take a timeout with them. 4:59, 2-point lead for the Warriors. All right, folks, welcome back here. Inbounding is Mohawk Warriors. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Back and forth action here. Full court pressure by pretty much both teams, I would assume, from here on out. Good trap there. Got to watch the hands. You're going to get called, Chucky.
Swinesburg holding on to the back. So
you can't do that.
That'll be a foul for him. His third, team's fifth. So, foul on the floor.
If you're just standing there, they'll give you that to you fine. But when you're moving, you can't hold them like that. Warriors inbounding here, full court
Chucky
pressure.
with three, so Hood's going to have to watch a little bit.
2-1-2 zone. Lake on the big guy, Peters in the middle. He can shoot that three and pop if needed. Pizzolo also had a hot hand at first. Joey's also had a hot hand. Stolen there by the Wolverines, Chucky Schweinsberg. The lane is open, over to Latshaw, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Tipped out of bounds by Latshaw. So, turnover.
Oh. I almost kind of wish somebody would just grab it and just slow it down for 1 second. When you have an open lane like that, you want to go. Back over to the Warriors. Ball inbounded there, taken to 34, Briar Crawford. Oh, he got away with a walk possibly there. Pass over to Peters, over to Crawford. No shot clock, so you can kind of pass around the horn if you want. Crawford has other thoughts. He'll pass it back out to 5. Logan down low to Pizzolo. He'll put it up. It's no good. Backside rebound by Hendrickson. Slow it down. Slow it down. Okay, we're going to take off.
He can't because he's right there with him.
Yep, and it's going to be, I think, out of bounds. I want to say it was off of Mohawk.
Off of Mohawk,
okay.
So it stays with the Wolverines.
Whew. If I was, I would just take a quick time out here and say, guys, listen, as much fun as it up and down, let's be proficient. Let's be efficient.
Flumer checks in for Hendrickson as Latshaw will inbound the ball now.
Latshaw met there by Peters.
He's
got a full arm length. Ball tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds off of number 11, Joey Nail. So the ball will stay with the Wolverines. With 3:52 remaining, every possession from here on out is big. In the words of Donald Trump, huge.
That's the third time you've made that reference in 2 days.
Ball inbounded to Klein. Back over to Flumer. Back out to Chucky for 3. Oh, he left it short. Rebound's going to be tipped out. Taken by Flumer. He kept it alive. Stolen there and taken by Blake Logan. He'll look to drive. Nope, he'll reset to Joey. Joey looks to drive. Now stolen by Klein. 3-on-1. This is a hockey lineup right here. Klein to the hoop. It's up and it's good. Tie ball game. 3:30 remaining. As the fans are starting to get into it. Must be Thad coming into the building. Ball passed up there. Stolen by Flumer. Ill-advised pass. Now if you're I like it.
Lake,
Coach Ricky Roth.
Slowing it down.
Slow it down. Runner sets. Here we go. 3:17 remaining. Over to Klein. We're running Clarion. There's the backdoor cut. Pass out to Flumer. He'll hold it. He'll pass over to Latshaw. Keep running through. Aaron Lake is that swing man underneath. Latshaw drives. He will get kind of deflected, taken by Logan all the way to the hoop. He puts it up. It's good. So, Mohawk back out once again with the lead. Wolverines, I believe, did they lead in this game? Yes. No, I don't think
yes.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Early on.
Early second quarter.
Yeah, they led for maybe 30 seconds. Back over to Chucky. He thought about that three. He'll drive. He'll lose the ball, gets it back. It was lost and tipped. Chucky drives. Back over. He's going to be fouled. That's huge.
Foul number 8 for the Warriors.
That's huge.
Going to the line for a 1-and-1.
Yep.
That foul is on number 11, his 4th.
Oh, wow. So that's Joey Nail's 4th foul, and that's a big one because Joey's been on the court pretty much all game.
So 1-and-1 for Chucky Swinesburg.
I don't think, well, maybe Mohawk knows it. Yeah, they do. Okay. First free throw, hits front rim, rolls in, it's good. And I'll cut it in half, 37-36 remaining. Again, folks, if this is a preview of the varsity game, it's going to be fun. Second free throw, nothing but net on the backboard rim. It's good. It's 37-all.
Tie game again.
Quickly inbounded. I like this by the Warriors. Get it in as quickly as you can. Pass there. Set play. It's up. No good, but is foul. I like that play.
Going to the line for 2 is number 4, I believe.
Smart, out of bounds, out of the free throw attempt play by the Mohawk Warriors.
So that foul's on Lake, his second, team 6th.
Peters' first shot left it short.
No good.
Peters was, I believe, 3 for 4 up to that point. And we said it, Dakota, don't want to preview the future, but free throws no good that time as well.
Lake with the rebound.
He'll pass out to Dominic Wallace. Now up to Chucky Schweinsberg. He'll get over the timeline. 2:18 remaining. Over to Flumer quickly. Back out to the point. Oh, goodness gracious. That was coming right towards me. Dominic Wallace with the ball. He turns around, pass out to Flumer. Back to Klein. He'll take the 3. It looks good. Oh, backside rebound. Chucky goes right to the hoop. Oh, dive. Nope, Flumer gets
saves it.
Back out to Klein. Backside once again. Dominic out for 3. Chucky blocked. Good block and close out by number 5, Blake Logan. Warriors get the ball. Double team, and there's a reach and foul, and that is not the way you do it.
So that officially puts the Warriors in the bonus, as that should be the 7th foul. That one is on number 23, Wallace, his 3rd, team 7th. So going to the line for the 1-and-1
Folks,
is Nail.
It is starting to get packed in here, and I'm getting warmed up. For a JV game, this is a nail biter. Minute 49 to the line. Joey Nail, 1-and-1. First free throw attempt, line drive, no good. We said it, free throws. Rebound by Crawford, deflected.
No good.
And it's going to be
Tipped out of bounds, so Warrior ball.
Because it was tipped by Lake on that shot. It does hit the backboard, but it will stay with the Warriors. Minute 46 remaining officially. Inbounds play, we talked about them. They do get him in, back over in the corner. Crawford back out to Peters. Peters can shoot. Pizzolo can shoot. He'll look to drive. He picks up his dribble over, almost through the wickets. Back over to Crawford. A 2-3 zone by the Wolverines with a trap. Stolen there by Latshaw. He'll pass up to Chucky Schweinsberg. One man to beat. He'll put it up. He is blocked and fouled. And that is going to the line for 2. Will be Chucky Schweinsberg.
9 fouls for the Warriors. That's a pushing foul against number 5, Logan, his 3rd.
And we called it, Dakota. I don't want to harp on it. Free throws down the line. First free throw attempt is good by Chucky Schweinsberg. The Wolverines take their first lead since the second quarter of only 20 seconds. Second free throw attempt is up. It's in. It's good. 39-37, minute 26 remaining. Ball inbounded by the Warriors. Got to get back on defense. Joey, almost a walk. Out for Pizzola for 3. It's up short. Rebound Flumer. Kick it. Look up. He is going to look up. Baseball pass stolen, unfortunately, by Pizzolo. Back over. Pizzolo with the ball. Gets through the double team. He'll put it up, and he is fouled. It's fitting.
Blocking foul. Going to the line for 2.
It is fitting that we're going to the free throw line for the last minute and 7 seconds. Just turnover back and forth.
That foul's on number 11, Flumer, his 3rd, team's 8th, as number 14 goes to the line for 2.
First free throws up and is good by number 14, Vinny Pizzola. His, I believe, 5 for 7 or 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Second free throw attempt is up and is good. And we got a tie ball game again. Ball inbounded here, minute 6. Again, folks, this is just JV. It's just getting started tonight. Chucky with the ball. He'll pass over to Flumer, who comes up. Left wide open, about 35 feet from the hoop. Over to Lake. Lake with the ball. Pass over to Klein. Klein will take that 3. It looks a little too hard. Rebound's going to be tipped around, taken there by Blake Logan, the man of the hour, with that block. That was over and back possibly. They didn't call it. It's based upon the ball. Blake Logan with the ball. 39 seconds. He's going to dribble in the corner. Now he's double teamed. Pass out to the point, and I think we're going to get
timeout
a timeout
by the Warriors.
Oh, boy. Woo. It is 7:13, and the varsity team game is still yet to come.
Full timeout by the Warriors.
Full timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 34 seconds remaining. Stay with us, folks. All right, folks, welcome back here. Game reset. 34 seconds remaining. 2 timeouts for the, or 3 timeouts. Nope, 2 timeouts for the Wolverines, 1 timeout for the Warriors. Warriors will be inbounding. Tie ball game, 39-all in the JV matchup. No pressure on the inbounds to Vinny Pizzola. 30 seconds remaining. 2-3 zone trap by the Wolverines. Good trap here, and good reach in by Chucky. Could we get something here? Oh.
Foul.
We're getting a foul, and I believe it's going to be on Chucky.
Yep, you're right. Chucky.
Yep.
His 4th, team's 9th.
That initial reach in was good. I think he just kind of gave a little bit of a push from behind.
So going to the line for 2 is Joey Nail. Or 1 and 1, I'm sorry.
Yep, he missed the first free throw last time. This time, line drive, it's good.
Warriors take the lead. 20 seconds remaining.
So big free throws, we said it, and so far Joey 1 for 1. Here's a second one. Line drive, it's up and it's good. So 41-39. A little bit of a pressure here. Ball going to be inbounded by the Wolverines to Dominic Wallace. Rolling clock now. We got 17 seconds remaining. Got to get it to a timeline. Tip. It's going to be taken there by Klein, and
Timeout by the Wolverines.
Okay. 12 seconds, and so both teams now with 1 timeout. The reason why they wanted to wait on that timeout was so that you get an inbounds play on the side. We have seen it in this game, Dakota. The out-of-bounds plays underneath the hoop, not working. The side ones, it's 50-50 so far.
Yep. So full timeout by the Wolverines.
Okay, well, we'll leave the drama a little bit less this time. We'll stay here. Again, folks, 7:16 varsity game at the bottom of the hour. I'm assuming we're going to have a late tip-off, probably 7:35 range, because both teams still have to warm up. But if you have just joined us, you've caught a good one. At the end of the first quarter, Mohawk was up 13-11. At halftime, it was 28-21. It looked like Mohawk was going to start pulling away. Third quarter, Wolverines outscored Mohawk 9-7 to keep it in that 5-point range. And here we are, 41-39, just 2 points, 12 seconds. Nobody can foul. Everybody's in the bonus, and 1 timeout.
And next foul
for each
puts
team.
it double bonus.
Yep. So either way, 2 free throws coming. If I'm trying to get the ball inbounded, I'm going to inbound the Klein. I'm looking for Lake underneath the hoop. Here we go. Ball's going to be inbounded by Foreman. Over to Lake. 10 seconds remaining. Over to Chucky Schweinsberg. 8 seconds remaining. 7 seconds. Why are we not going? 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and shot's no good, and that's it. That play, unfortunately, did not work for the JV team. So, with a final score, 41-39 in favor of the Mohawk Warriors, they pick up the victory. Wolverines lose, unfortunately. And quick 20 minutes put up on the clock. We're already down to 19 minutes. Yeah. So, with that in mind, folks, 19 plus 18, you're looking at probably a 7:37, 7:40 tip-off. We'll take a timeout. We'll catch a break here. We'll breathe a little bit. Let the gym air out a little bit. And we'll bring you varsity action at the bottom of the hour. Final score, JV, 41-39 in favor of the Warriors.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from Ellwood City Lincoln High School Big Gym for this huge section matchup as the Ellwood City Wolverines will be taking on the very hot Mohawk Warriors, and I say very hot. They come in with a record of 15-1, 6-1 in conference play. The Wolverines 12-6, 4-4 in conference play. I will make a note, though, that one loss to Mohawk is to this very own Ellwood City team. A big game tonight for both teams as Mohawk wants to continue that long winning streak they got going on here right now. You'll see on the screen right now the 3A Section 1 standings. Neshannock is up there, really there in first place just because they have a section game in hand to Mohawk.
And the tiebreaker technically goes to Mohawk because they pulled the upset on Neshannock. So technically Mohawk has the tiebreaker at the moment.
At this particular time. Then you have Beaver Falls.
Who's
and
been
Ellwood
hot.
City. Yes,
Hot
they are.
lately.
We talked when we were down there and watched them play. We talked about how athletic they are, and that's showing now as the season goes on. Thad Sturgeon alongside producer Brad Windhorst and Dakota Marshall on camera. Just moments away from tip-off. And I tell you what, we got a packed house here tonight. And as I expected, I think you and I talked about this, Brad, Mohawk will travel. And they
Yes.
did travel not that far from one school to the next, basically neighboring school districts on that west side. And a lot of red here tonight to cheer on this very hot Mohawk Warrior team. Just moments away now from the Star Spangled Banner as they go through the WPIA announcements as they do before each and every game. And we certainly do appreciate all the viewers here tonight. Sit tight, folks. We could have a really, really good game. Lots of keys to the game. We'll talk about them as the game progresses. But, folks, right now we're going to have the playing of our national anthem. And there you have it, folks, our Ellwood City Pep Band with the Star Spangled Banner. Brad, just moments away. You can feel the excitement in the gymnasium here tonight as we're going for this game. Starting lineup now for the Mohawk Warriors.
All right, Mohawk comes in 15-1, 6-1 in section play. First off, number 1, the freshman guard, 6'1", Bobby Fadden.
Number 12.
Number 12, a guard, 5'11", letterman, senior Jay Rona.
20.
Number 20, a junior guard, 5'11", letterman, Mason Hopper.
24.
Number 24, a junior guard, 5'11", letterman, Keegan Hopper.
And 23.
finally, number 23, a senior forward, 6'1", Devin Sudziak.
And now we have the starting lineup for the Ellwood City Wolverines. First up is number 2. He's a junior, standing at 6'1". Nate Williams, averaging 7.6 points per game. Next we have the freshman starter for the Ellwood City Wolverines, number 4, point guard Jordan Keller. Next we have number 5, sophomore guard, 5'9", Chris Smiley. Next we have number 20, he's a junior, point guard, Colton Kreiser. And finally, rounding out the starting lineup is the junior, number 35, Joseph Roth, averaging 29.1 points a game, 14.7 rebounds. Missed some time, obviously, if you follow the Wolverines, but he is back and feeling great. And he is ready to play. 2 starting quarterbacks tonight on the court. We have Chris Smiley, the quarterback for the Wolverines, Jay Rona for the Mohawk Warriors. 3A Sports, you get a lot of them carrying over, and we're going to see it here tonight.
And of course, you're going to see some of these just, well, a month away from spring sports as well.
Yes, exactly. You'll see them there as well. Moments away from tip-off. Scott Dibble, the coach for the Wolverines. Paul Hervatine and Ricky Roth are his assistants.
Mohawk in their red away jerseys going from right to left, and Ellwood City in their classic traditional white and blue pinstripes left to right.
And just here we are, tip-off. And Ellwood City, chased down by Keller, gets the first possession of the game. Up the court comes Keller, coming off the 16-point night just earlier this week against Neshannock.
10
Joseph Roth
free throws in that game, too.
goes underneath to Joseph Roth, pounds it in there, gets it in there for the first 2 points of the game. Joseph Roth using the paint. Up the court comes the Warriors. Rona. Oh, down in. It's blocked there by Roth as the shot attempt was by, not sure who it was.
Number
Now,
24,
Smiley,
Hopper.
Smiley into Roth. Smiley wants to drive down there. Got Williams. Going to dribble down in. Does an old chicken jive move. Oh, and rebound there by Hopper. Coming the other way. Hopper down. Drives in the lane. The foul is on the floor. Our first foul of the night will be against the freshman, Jordan Keller. This is a game, Brad, that foul shots could be very, very important as the game progresses.
We saw it.
No shot there for foul shot. I was on the floor. Three-pointer by Rona. No, Sudziak, I beg your pardon. And Dibble immediately calls a 30-second timeout. He's telling them guys right now, and you know it, Brad, and I know it, you cannot let this team get that open for a three-point shot.
And we've seen this all year long. That first three by anybody, whether it's Neshannock, whether it's Shenango, whoever it is, timeout quickly by the Wolverines.
Well, this is a very Coach O'Leary. We saw him with the girls team 3 years ago. He took over the team just last year, moved over to the boys. They live and die by the three-pointer.
Yes.
And if you let them get hot on the three-point arc, it's going to be a long night for the Wolverines.
And
that was Sudziak with that shot.
Yes. And that's our top two teams in the section. That's Neshannock and the Warriors, three-point line specialists.
Now Keller brings it up the court. Guarded there by Rona. Keller tries to get down to the baseline, kicks it into the hands of Joseph Roth. Throws all the way across court to Williams, brings it out to Kreiser. Kreiser, leading man with assist on the team. Out to Keller. Keller wanting to feed the rock down low, but can't get it there to Roth. Now Williams. Loses it, but Kreiser quickly picks it up. He wants to drive. Out to Keller for three. Misses the mark completely. Rebounded there by Hopper. Coming the other way is Hopper. Going to drive down the lane. He's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. I think the Wolverines better figure out right now, you live and die by that three, but they get a rebound. They are going down the court fast.
Yes.
Foul was on Nate Williams, his first, team's second, as Hopper will go to the line. First shot by Hopper is nothing but net. It's good.
And that is number 24, Keegan Hopper. The reason why I said it, there's two Hoppers on the court.
Yes, they are. And if memory serves me right, they happen to be born on the same day.
I believe so.
Which would make them twins. A little, sorry.
Info.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it as info.
I just lost the name there.
Oh, my.
So correction.
Madden.
Yes.
So
that foul was on Kreiser, not Nate Williams.
Oh, they changed it?
Yes.
Okay. So now Kreiser gets it to Keller. Keller shoots a three. Nothing but net. It's good. Bodies falling all on the ground
I
around
would say.
as Hopper is all over Roth like
glue.
Electric blanket on a cold night. He's all over it. So down the lane comes Fadden. Up and in. He made it look easy. The freshman sensation, Fadden. Nice story on him in the Newcastle News this week. And they do stories on people like that because they're playing good basketball. Next up, Keller now. Out to Kreiser. Kreiser back out to Keller. Keller back out to Kreiser. Wolverines trying to get underneath. I tell you, Hopper is all over Roth underneath. Yeah, but he does get it to him. Williams for three. Count it! We can do that too! The Wolverines up 8-7. That's a bit of a surprise, Brad. 6 of our 8 points are off the three.
At the same time, Nate is the third best shooter on the team from three. So give him credit.
Fadden going down the lane.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Keller hit his head hard.
Wow.
Fadden hit the ground hard. Two bodies laying on the floor, and Keller hit his head hard.
Yes,
and
he
Fadden,
did.
I believe, is the same.
My goodness.
Wow. Total collision. The trainer don't know which one to go to. Fadden in obvious discomfort.
Wow.
Folks, we take the camera away when there's an injury. Wow. And Keller went up. He's going to get with the foul. And the officials right now are telling him to check his cranium. And Nardone's going to check in for Keller. He's going to go back with Coach Herbatine, mainly because Fadden, and I tell you what, we're sitting in amongst a lot of red Mohawk fans here, and you can see the concern with them as we'll call it lower body. I believe you have both. That's Coach out there, Coach Olaire out there, and getting the leg moving. You want to take a timeout, Brad?
Yeah, we'll take a timeout here. 5:23, Wolverines by
he's
one.
Getting up.
Oh, check that.
So,
he just got up.
He got up, got a little hitch in the giddy up as he's walking by his own power, and that's good to see. That is good to see him getting off the court with his own power, because the way he was laying there, your heart sinks. It does.
Yes.
I don't care what color jersey. You don't want to see that happen. And a nice applause by everyone here as he comes off the court. Now they're going to go to the line to shoot two. Fadden has come out, so it appears J.J. Nail is checked in his spot, and he will take the free throw duties. So Fadden, he's getting high fives all up and down the bench. First shot by Nail. Makes the first one quite impressive, just coming right off the bench and asking a young man to do that. Nail, the junior, I think we taught his name on the football field too. Second shot, hard off the back of the rim. Rebound there. I think if you're Wolverines now, drop the hammer and go.
Yes.
Now, Williams out to Kreiser, little bounce pass out to Nardone. He's going to launch up a three.
For three!
It's good for Nardone. 3 3-pointers for the Wolverines. 9 of their 11 points via the three-pointer. Now, Rona kicks out there to Hopper for 3. Does not go. Roth with the rebound coming the other way. Oh, loses it. Oh, good heads-up play there by Kreiser. He needs some help. Gets it from Joseph Roth. Joseph underneath to Williams. Puts it up. He gets swapped in the back. And finally, a foul is called. There were 2 red shirts underneath there. It is going to be on Hopper. His first, Mohawk's first.
Mason Hopper. Just I need names just in case.
Okay.
Because of the 2 people.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
Underneath to Williams. Gets it stolen there by Mason Hopper. Down the lane, he comes. Stops, and they did not call a travel there. The Ellwood City student section wanted that. There's a shot by Nail. In and out of the rim, does not go. Smiley with the rebound. Coming the other way is Kreiser. Wolverines up by 3, 4:25 remaining. Kreiser now looking for direction from Coach Dibble. Kreiser bounce pass to Roth. Roth on the corner to Smiley for 3. Yeah! Count it, Smiley! 4 players with the 3-point. No, quickly the other way. Number 24 launches up a 3. Does not go. That was Keegan Hopper with it. Roth with the rebound. We'll keep the Hopper straight. They got us hopping. Out to Smiley for 3. For 3! It's good! Yes! 17-8! Just like that! We got him going, folks! Wow, Dibble up on his feet. Got it going now. Wolverines up 17-8. A timeout needed taken by the Mohawk Warriors.
And give
a huge
credit.
turn of events there.
And give credit. Joseph Roth hasn't really seen much underneath the hoop, but you know what? On all 3-pointers, he's assisted every single one.
Yes, he has, and I think that is so key because hey, if you're any coach coming to Ellwood City, what's your goal? Shut down Joseph Roth. Just like Ellwood, if you're playing Mohawk, don't let them shoot the 3-pointer. Of their 8 points, Mohawk have been in the paint, going down in there. So Roth kicking the ball out. And more importantly, you got Smiley with 2 threes now. Keller with a 3 and Williams with a 3. And you and I both know Roth ain't going to let that happen for very long.
Yeah, it's not going to be very long.
He's going to be putting up a 3. So inbounding now. Checking back in is Fadden for Mohawk, the outstanding freshman. Going down there. Sudziak out to Rona. Oh, gets it partially blocked there by Roth. He's coming the other way. Drives down through there, loses his footing, and picked up there by Keegan Hopper. Going the other way, puts it up. Does not go. Kreiser with the rebound. Needs some help. He gets it. Oh, ill-advised foul by Mohawk. A long way away from the ball. So
number 24.
Foul is going to be on Keegan Hopper. Now
first,
inbounding.
Team second.
The Wolverines. What, we get about a 9-0 run here, Brad?
Yep. Because it was 8-8 when those free throws were, well, the one was made and one was missed.
So Wolverines with a good first quarter here. They needed that to start this game. Just got to keep it going. Smiley now out to Roth. Roth to Nardone.
Something you cannot do. You cannot
move
like
step,
that.
And that was the right call.
Yep.
That was the right call at the right time. Turnover for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Inbounding Rona, gets it to Fadden. Fadden now brings it up the court. Fadden, he drives, and he's going to be fouled as he goes in. The shot does not go, but he's going to go to the line for two. The foul's going to be on number 5, Chris Smiley, his first, team's fourth. Something we've seen here in about 5 minutes of play, Brad. Fadden is not afraid to drop the hammer and go take it to the hoop.
And not just from the three-point line. That was all the way. That's three quarters.
Yep. Right now, Mohawk's wanting to play the run and gun. It's kind of obvious here. First shot by Fadden does not go. So second shot by Fadden, and that one is good. There's bodies all over the floor. Checking in for the shooter. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the right call. Mason Hopper now checking in.
For Keegan Harper.
For Keegan Harper. Okay, so it looks like got the full court press coming back here. Kreiser in the center court to Joseph Roth. Gets some pressure from behind, but keeps his dribble. Now out to Kreiser. Getting direction from Coach Dibble. Bounce pass to Williams. One to go to Nardone on the far side, but was not open. Out to Smiley. Smiley kicks it back out to Kreiser. Top of the key. Going to drive down the lane. Kicks it out to Nardone. Goes down that baseline. Finds Joseph Roth right where he's supposed to be. Joseph now back out to Kreiser for three. Long off the back of the rim. Does not go. Rebound there by Mason Hopper into the hands of Rona. Coming the other way. Rona, they're not afraid to challenge going down the lane. But kick back out there to Sudziak. Now Rona guarded there by Kreiser. Kicks it back out to Sudziak. Takes the ball to Fadden. Now gets it to Rona. Rona jumps in off the mark. Does not go. Oh, he saved that. Got a push there. They're letting him play. There's no doubt about that. Now Joseph Roth wants to go down the lane. Puts a jump up. Does not go. And Sudziak with the rebound coming the other way is one of the Hopper twins. That's Mason. He's going to drive down the lane. Puts it up. Does not go. Taken down there by
Nardone.
Junior Willie Nardone. Now,
I think we just need to slow down a little bit.
Minute 54. This baby's moving 17-9. Not much scoring here in that last minute and 20 seconds. Now Kreiser gets it to Roth. Fakes it to him. Out to Kreiser. Kreiser guarded there by Fadden. Kreiser to Roth. Roth takes the three. Bounce pass underneath. Does not go. It's going to be off a foot. Wolverines will get the reset on an inbound play.
Look at that.
Number 24 and 15 check in for the Warriors, and number 4 Keller checking in for the Wolverines.
So that's a good sight. Keller comes back out on the court.
Yes, it does. Yes. Yeah, Keller took the hit on the head, got everything checked out. We had Boston check in there.
Yep, Justin Boston, somebody we saw that could shoot the three-pointer real
Smiley
well.
trying to drive down there, gets it partially blocked, and Rona ends up with it. Head up, driving down the court. Jukes and jives, puts it up, does not go. Joseph Roth to the rebound. He's coming the other way. A 2-on-3. Got Keller behind him, puts it up, and count it! It's good! Gonna go to the court for the and one. It's Joseph Roth. His fourth point of the night, and he just has that ability. You knew about the foul line at the other side. He was going to go all the way. That foul was on Joey Nail, his first, team's third.
Bobby Fadden.
I'm sorry. I got my 11s and 1s crossed up there. So Roth now to complete the and one. 10-point lead, largest lead of the night for the Wolverines. Only 2 buckets scored by each. Completes a 3-point play is Roth. Now
Got to turn around and look quick.
Inbound to Rona.
Got to get back on defense for sure against the Warriors.
Yes, they do. They're pushing. They're running and gunning. Now this time, should have set up a play. Rona directing traffic. He's going to want to pop a three. Tried to pick and roll, wasn't there. Nice
Good
play
tip
by Williams, and ended up with it was Keegan Hopper down the lane underneath to does not go. Layup doesn't go for Retard, who checked in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mohawk Warriors. We missed that, Brad.
Number 24, I believe. Last touch.
Retort.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Couldn't read your writing there. We got a makeshift.
23 checks in for the
let
Warriors.
me talk. We'll get him. So now inbounding is Kreiser. In the Nardone, back to Kreiser.
Yeah, unfortunately, we did a makeshift roster because numbers were out of order.
That's much easier for us. Out to Nardone. Wanted to go underneath, but couldn't find him. All the way over to Joseph Roth. Guarded there. All the way. Oh, it was tipped there, but a nice play by Williams to keep it alive. Need to reset the offense. As Roth to Kreiser. Kreiser. Back out to Roth. 25 seconds remaining. Wolverines up by 11. Roth now. Directing traffic. He picked up the dribble. Gets it to Kreiser. Near side. Kreiser bounce past the Nardone. Launches a three. Oh, in and out. It looks so good. Roth tried to save it. And he goes out of bounds. Touched by Roth. 12.2 seconds.
Man, that was halfway down.
Fadden checking back in for this last offensive stint. As Retort checks out, and checking in now is Lake, and letting Joseph Roth just take a little longer breather in between quarters.
And
Inbounding.
no late second fouls either.
No, exactly. Down the lane comes Fadden, throws it all the way over. Number 15 with the shot off the back of the rim, does not go. Last touch by Mohawk as Boston tried making that three-point shot. 1.1 seconds left.
Number 20, Mason Hopper going to come back in.
Mason Hopper checked in. And Fadden's going to take a little bit of a longer breather in this 1.1 seconds remaining. Now Kreiser throws it in. And just happy to go in to the second quarter with that 11-point lead. Wolverines up 20-9. The threes. What, we got 15 points off of threes?
5 for 8. Wow.
I thought we'd be
the
saying
best. And that's not even the best for a game. That's a quarter.
Right.
A quarter.
Right. Well, they're not afraid to shoot it. Let's watch the Mohawk Warrior cheerleaders. A nice job by the Mohawk cheerleaders. Brad, what are the coaches telling them?
Don't stop. If I'm Ellwood, don't stop. Look for the open shot. Let's get physical, get back rebounds. And you know, if you're down 20-9 already, if I'm Ellwood, you got to get back after shots. You got to get back. That's
right.
a run and gun ordeal.
Right.
If I'm Mohawk, hey, we've been here before. We were down at Neshannock. We were down against Ellwood, came back into that game. We've been here before. Let's slowly crawl back in. Let's do our game. Point guard is your focus to start with, but they're going to see something. Something's going to change. And if I'm honestly, I'm going to try and challenge Roth a little bit underneath that hoop.
Well, the thing is you're talking about challenging, but Roth's sitting here with 5 points. He averages 30 a game. So that's, he's on that kind of pace. But we've seen Joseph Roth before. He has 5 points. Next time you look up, he's got 18.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to remind you, Brad, Mohawk is a good three-point shooting team, and 11 points means nothing if they get hot.
And Rona
there it is with
does
Rona.
not get enough credit.
No, he does not, and he drains a three as I was saying that. Up the court to Keller. And good point a little bit ago, Brad, as Keller back in the game. Smiley now. Bounce pass to the freshman Keller. Keller to Kreiser. Kreiser surveys, looks. This is a dribble. He's guarded there by Fadden. Smiley now. Out to Williams. Williams back to Smiley. Out there to Keller. Fake the three. Wanted to do it. Underneath to Joseph Roth. He pumps. Got 3 people underneath him. Oh! Tried to bounce pass to Williams and just went through the fingertips. A turnover for Ellwood City.
So that's 3 turnovers so far for Ellwood. No turnovers yet for Mohawk.
So Rona gets the ball into the hands of Fadden. Fadden now gets it to Rona. Behind the back dribble, deep three, count it, and wow. That's what Rona can do to you. And he's doing it right now. 6-point swing all the way down to Williams. Williams kicks it back out to Keller. Wanted to shoot the three, thinks better of it. Back out, setting the offense. Wolverines got to get some points here. Letting Mohawk creep back into this game. Drives, travel, and that was the right call. Keller, I think, just was trying to get cute there. He wanted to go to Smiley outside, but thought he should go to Roth underneath. And
this is going to sound
just
weird.
was not there.
This is going to sound weird, Thad. No shot clock. Just hold the ball.
Well,
just hold the ball right now. If nothing's there, just hold the ball. Make them come out on you.
Try to make something out of nothing. But Rona, deep three again. Air biscuit that time. So, but the Ellwood City student section letting them know that it was an air ball. So Keller now. Nice student section from Mohawk here as well. Bounce pass underneath to Williams. Fakes it, puts it up. Does not go. Williams dives for it, gets it. A lot of scrubbing underneath there. Rona ends up with it, coming down the court, head up looking. Drives down in there, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. Shot doesn't go, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Is Rona. Right now we're seeing Rona and Fadden just take it to the hoop. So Colton Kreiser, his second, team's fifth now. Mohawk just sitting there with three fouls. Now, Rona from the free throw line. First shot is good. Wow, 7-0 run for Mohawk.
This reminds me of last game. Quarter. It reminds me of last game these two teams played. It was like 5 points Ellwood, 5 points. It was just back and forth action.
Rona's second shot. He's got a nice stroke when he throws that ball up in the air. So trying to get it in is Keller. Now to Joseph Roth. Double teamed there, dribbles through that, goes down the lane, puts it up, uses the glass, count it. It's good. Coming the other way quickly is Mohawk. Rona. Rona's he's speedy.
Yes. Well, we've seen him play quarterback and whatnot, so we've seen he's an elusive guy.
Yep, there's Rona. Loses the ball, but gets it back. Williams got to watch the hands there a little bit. Now, out there deep, goes down that baseline, tries to reverse up, does not go. And Keller comes out of the hole with the ball, coming down the court. Oh, he got tripped. But they're going to say...
They got the foul.
Did you get the foul?
I think they did.
Okay, Keller was trying to go down to the hoop. Coach O'Leary is questioning the official right now on what happened. Yes, they're holding up fingers. It is a foul.
Foul's on number 24, his second, team fourth.
Keegan Hopper with his second foul. I think there was some debate on if he was going to be shooting or not, but that's the right call by the officials.
And they're letting them talk, which is good. I like this. I want to have a little bit of a conversation of what happened. Some clarification.
Yep. And the body language is just listening and talking, having a conversation.
Yep.
So now Wolverines inbounding up by 5, and into Joseph Roth out to Smiley. Oh, he wanted to shoot it, but thought better of it. Back to Keller. Keller bounce pass. Got the reach-in foul there on Mason Hopper that time. It's going to be his second foul, team's fifth. And that's just being aggressive, not letting Joseph Roth have it underneath the hoop. So now Keller inbounding. Throws it underneath there to Williams. Williams, the junior, back out to Kreiser. Kreiser now gets in the hands of Keller. Keller setting up a play. A lot of movement underneath. Some screening going on there, a little push and shoving. We'll call it basketball. Roth now. Does he want to drive? Pulls up for the jump shot. Count it!
I think it's going to be a foul.
Yep, foul underneath.
I think the shot's going to count, but there's a foul. So shot should be good and the foul then.
Dibble's asking right now.
I think he just said no basket. It was already out of his arm. Wow.
Dibble, hands on his head, not quite understanding that one. So the foul is going to be on Nate Williams. His first, and you're right, Brad, the shot does not go. And now the official is talking to Coach Dibble, wanting an explanation. So,
no offense, I kind of want an explanation too.
So Fadden going to bring it up the court. That'd have been a good 2 points to have with 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Fadden got Smiley guarding him. Now out there to Nail. Now Fadden down the lane, puts it up and count it. It's good. He's deadly, driving down the lane. Wolverines with 6 fouls will put them in the bonus with 1 more foul. Now Keller dribbling around there, guarded there by Nail. Now Kreiser for 3. Oh, air biscuit does not go. Taken there by Fadden, coming the other way. Under the hand dribble, puts it down, puts it up, and count it. It's good. As Smiley went to the court, all of a sudden it's 22-21. Wolverines getting outscored 12-2 in the second quarter, and we're just at about to the halfway mark. Now Roth dribbles down the lane, guarded there by Retort. Out to Kreiser, wanted to go underneath, and he does to Roth. 3 people on him, puts it up, and they did not get fouled. He was mugged, for crying out loud, underneath, and up and in it goes for Sudziak. And the Mohawk Warriors now with the lead. That woke up the Mohawk Warrior crowd here tonight. Wolverines, second quarter not going their way. Whatever they talked between that first and second quarter, the Mohawk had the answer. Oh, stolen there by Retort. Down the lane he goes, puts it. Get out of here. Oh, he traveled. Roth won't get it for the block, but nonetheless, we got a crowd that's into the game. We got parents, fans into the game now.
Let's
right
be real,
now.
we're invested as well. Come on.
We're going to have a timeout taken by Ellwood City. It's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout real quick as well. Welcome back, folks. After that timeout taken by Ellwood City, they have 3 remaining to Mohawk Warriors 4 in this second quarter of action, 3:30 remaining. Now, Ellwood City, not the second quarter they were looking for. If you're Mohawk Warriors, you're loving it. Now, Roth, basically running the point guard, puts it out there to Kreiser. Kreiser gets some resistance. Roth, gonna dribble. Wants to go down the lane. He does. Jump shot, puts it up. Count it. It's good. He's got 9 on the night. Back and forth. Wolverines up by 1. Rona quickly up the court. Does the neat dribble. Kicks it out there. And kicks it back out to Rona. Almost stolen there by Williams, but does not. Rona the 3. Count it. It's good. He just has that drop step that is hard to defend. He's in the zone. What's that? 3 3-pointers for him.
Yep.
He's got 11 points on the night. Now Roth, can he answer? Goes down. Jump shot, puts it up. Count it. It's good. You can do it. I can do it. Got a little back and forth going on here. Now Rona, he's going to shoot it. Oh, Williams going to get called with the blocking foul. And that puts Ellwood City, or Mohawk, into the bonus as Ellwood City has 7 fouls. That's 2 fouls on Williams.
And you just said about how Roth can go from like 7 points to 18. Now the fouls. Ellwood had the foul advantage all of a sudden. Boom.
Right.
It's now Warriors'
Made
advantage.
a turn. So tie game, 26-26 is Rona. Rona's first shot, and it is good. Now I can remember here 2 years ago, Brad, we watched Rona play on a Mohawk team that was not real good. We said, hey, this kid's going to be good for a couple years. And he is as he makes the second one. I think Mohawk's playing a little chess game right now. Sometimes you're seeing the full court press, and then next time you're not. Kind of keeping the Wolverines maybe off balance just a little bit. Roth wanted to take the deep three. Thought better of it now. Smiley out to Williams. Bounce pass underneath to Roth, and he's going to be fouled.
On the floor.
On the floor. Okay, that's going to be 6 fouls now for Mohawk, as the foul is going to be on number 13, J.J. Nail, his first. So checking back in now is Boston, and taking a seat is the aforementioned, it was 13, Nail. We have 2 Nails on the team too, Brad, J.J. Nail.
J.J. and Joey.
So underneath to Kreiser, got Rona all over him, tries to bounce pass, tried to do a little too much there. Not sure how that's not a walk, but they didn't call it that way. Down the court comes Fadden, puts it up, and that time does not go, but rebounded by Boston. The 3 by Rona doesn't go. Long arms of Roth gets up there to get it. Wolverines down by 2, minute 51 remaining. You want to keep this one possession game or a lead going into halftime. Now Roth hands it off to Keller. Keller wants to go down the lane, out to Kreiser. Kreiser now. He had the open look for the 3 when he got the ball, but didn't want to take it. Smiley now gets the ball, fakes a 3, puts it up, off the side of the rim, does not go. Rebound there by Sudziak. Coming the other way. Now Fadden. He'll take off and run with it. Got to watch him. Throws it all open underneath. Now Fadden going to drive down the lane, jump stop. Now kicks it back out to Retort. Retort to Rona. Rona now. Moves him around Williams, and they're going to say a foul on Williams now. Shoot. That is his third. We see Nardone quickly get up, and being the 8th team foul, Rona will go to the line for 2. He's, I believe, 4 for 4 from the line tonight. We'll have some halftime stats for you here, folks. And just 1 minute and 11 seconds of game playing away in this, I'll say, back and forth contest, but we can't forget, Brad, the Wolverines were up by 11 at the start of this second quarter. Rolls around the rim for Rona. It's good. And you haven't said it yet tonight, Brad. And I had some Mohawk fans wondering when it was going to be happening. I think it's a 70s song. Here's Rona. Second shot.
It took a little bit.
We'll get it. We got a whole half a play yet.
I don't know.
Now,
he's 6 for
Keller.
6 from the free throw line.
Yes,
I'll
he
say
is.
it's Sharona.
My Sharona. We got to do it every time. So now Keller. Kicks it out there to Smiley. Underneath to Roth. Puts it up. Pretty play. That's what they got to do. Roth coming the other way. Rona drives it down. Kicks it out there to, was that ball tipped? I believe it was.
I believe so.
Now, Roth coming down the court. Keller, going to get a foul, and that's going to be 7 on Mohawk. Going to go to the line. Retort gets called for the foul, his first. Team 7th now. Roth will go to the line for a 1-and-1. So, got a stoppage in play.
The official was talking to Coach Dibble.
I like it. They're letting the officials talk for a little bit.
Yep.
Explain.
So 44.1 seconds remaining. First shot by Roth is good. He's got 14. Now checking in for the Wolverines is Aiden Klein for this final minute 11 seconds as Keller's going to get a breather. Second shot by Roth forthcoming. And it is good. We have a tie game just like we started. Now Fadden with the ball. Got plenty of time. 40 seconds remaining. Now Fadden. Met there by Smiley. Wants to drive. Smiley gives a little ground. Kicks it out there to Rona. Aiden Klein off the bench. Coming in. All over him. Makes a move as Rona puts it up off the glass. Pretty play there. 23 seconds. Now coming the other way is Roth. 32-30. 16 seconds to go. Roth gets the play. Waves some people around. Gets underneath there to Nardone. Roth now wants to go underneath the hoop. Back out to Nardone. Takes a 3. 7 seconds. Out to Klein. for three. Oh, shot. Got a foul underneath the hoop. And I do believe.
That's a big one.
Yes, it is.
Because that's going to be a 1-1.
Retort. His second, team's 8th, and that's going to take Joseph Roth to the line for a 1-1. Ross, 15 points, 4 for 4 from the line? 3 for 4.
3 for 3.
3 for 3. Make it 4 for 4.
I don't want to jinx it, but right now the free throws, woof, for both teams.
Yes,
wow.
there are not many misses.
It's Roth and Rona right now, 6 for 6, 5 for 5.
So Rona with 17, Roth going for his 17th point here on this free throw. And count it, it's good. So Lake is now going to check in for Roth.
I like that.
So 3.5 seconds to go. Wolverines with the full court press, but somebody got to stay back. So Retort throws it in. That shot down there to Rona. Puts up a 3. Does not go.
Well,
we're
Thad,
just like we started. 32-32. We got a ball game here, folks. Don't go anywhere because in about 8-9 minutes we're going to be back for the second quarter of action.
Would you think anything otherwise? Rona, 17. Roth, 17.
Exactly.
You got 17 and 17. That's more than half your points.
And I would say, Fadden sitting there with 7 points. He went out for a little bit with the injury. I think everyone was glad to see him come back in because he was in obvious pain on the court. Maybe they've held him in check a little bit, but he's so dangerous on the court because at that point guard his position, he could just take off and go down the lane and score.
All right, folks. With that being said, 10 minutes are up on the clock. We'll take a little bit of break. We'll come back a little bit early to get you some halftime stats. At halftime, ball game, even 32 all. All right, folks, welcome back here from halftime. It is 32-32. If you missed any of tonight's action, you missed a good JV game. Mohawk won that one 41-39 in dramatic fashion, and we've got a good first half. Roth was 17. Rona was 17. You add 15 from the bench and from the other starters, you get a total of 64-32 apiece. Couple halftime stats. Mohawk 9 for 27 from the field. Started rough and kind of got back into it. Rona 6 for 6 from the free throw. Mohawk 10 for 12 from the free throw line combined. 11 for 21 for Ellwood City. 5 for 5 Roth from the free throw line. We got a game with just 16 minutes remaining.
Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst and Dakota Marshall at camera. Possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City, so they will start with possession here in the start of this third quarter of play. Excuse me, folks. So, inbounding, here we go. Buckle up, folks. Anything like the first half, anything like the JV game, you're not going to want to go anywhere. Roth out. big point here bad is Williams is sitting there with 3 fouls.
Yep.
Now Keller.
And on the flip side, nobody truly in foul
Oh.
trouble. Woo.
Rona wanted that one. It went out of bounds off his fingertips. He read that play like a kindergarten book.
I'm
He
wondering
knew what was coming.
at the same time, I wonder if you slow down this game a little bit. I'm wondering if that actually maybe possibly hurts you, gets you out of your routine, because that first half was just
It was running gun. I mean, it was pretty obvious Mohawk had an agenda when they came out, and that was push that ball up the court, and they did it with great effectiveness in the second quarter. Now Keller out to Kreiser. Kreiser bounce back out to Keller. Keller now to Smiley. Pick the 3. Now out to Roth, all the way on the other side of the court in front of Coach Dibble. Now Keller out to Kreiser. Oh, I'm not really sure what that was all about, but Mason Hopper, number 20, is going to get his 3rd foul called upon him. I think it was almost like going for a jump ball or just what it was. But anyway, if you're a Wolverine fan, you'll take it. Hopper now sitting there with 3 fouls. Williams with Ellwood City with 3. Kreiser now gets it to Roth. He fakes the 3. Now back out to Keller. Keller over to Smiley. Launches up a 3. Off the side of the rim. Does not go. Fighting for it. Hopper, Mason Hopper that is, with the ball coming the other way. Resistance there now, Rona. Don't let him take a step in the bucket and shoot that 3, because he makes them. Now, Rona setting up the offense. Maybe they're wanting to slow it down a little bit. Sudziak with the ball. Now kicks it back to Keegan Hopper. Keegan and Mason both out there in the court right now. There's Rona for 3. Rattles the rim. It's good. No, that was Sudziak. I think, yes.
Yep.
Sudziak getting on a 3-point parade. I believe that's 2 3-pointers for him now. So now Keller with the ball. It's no trap. Goes up, alley-oop, but did not quite work like they wanted it to. Now back out to Kreiser. I like the idea, but just was not executed. Now Keller with the ball. Takes it back out to Smiley. In that play, they're trying to get Roth on the baseline underneath. He's running back and forth, trying to get open. He's going to launch a 3. Oh, drains it! Counted! Joseph Roth with the 3. Oh, quick, the other way is Rona. He gets the ball and he is gone. Just count on it.
Basically like 2 possessions each, and 3 minutes in, and 35-35. Oh, my.
Now, Sudziak out to Rona. Kicks it to Fadden. Fadden, top of the key. This is where he'll drive down the lane. Is that what you're going to say?
Well, I was going to say, you're looking for somebody to fall asleep on the backdoor cut, something maybe underneath the hoop, but so far everything out front.
The Wolverines, the defense. And
just all these backdoor cuts. You're just waiting for something to open up.
Correct. Now, out to Rona for 3. In and out of the rim, does not go. Joseph Roth with the rebound. He comes the other way on that left-handed dribble. Looking. Pulls up, goes to Smiley. Going to drive, jump. Gets trapped there. Good play there by Joseph Roth to help his friend out. Now out to Williams. Goes down the lane, puts it up, and
nice
count
move.
It. It's good. That's what you want to do. Nice feed. Good point, Brad, from Roth, I do believe.
Yep, 4 assists now on the evening for Roth.
And 3 of the 4 assists ended were 3-pointers.
Yep.
So now, Rona kicks it over there to Keegan Hopper. Now to his brother Mason Hopper. Back out to Rona. Rona just finds himself everywhere. Deep 3 by Sudziak. He drains it. He's in the zone, folks. And Dibble don't like it. He wants a timeout.
That's his 3rd 3-pointer of the evening, 3 for 4.
They're dropping him now.
And at some point, if you're not going to get through those screens, those backdoor
Mohawk
cuts.
timeout.
Oh, really?
Yep. Mohawk timeout,
Mohawk.
30 seconds.
If you're not going to get through those backdoor cuts, you're going to have to possibly switch, which that opens up a little bit of interesting defense positioning wise.
It does.
It doesn't matter. You got to get through that screen somehow to get there.
I just saw one of the Mohawk stars on their girls basketball team, Capalbo. She's averaging a bunch of points for their girls team. They will be here next Thursday night, I do believe.
I believe so.
So the Ellwood City girls will be at Riverside Monday night.
That's a big one.
That is a big one for the girls.
The Rivell Cup.
As always, anytime you play Riverside in anything. So now Roth going to inbound. Mohawk with a 1-point lead. Gets it in the hands of Keller. Up the court they come. No resistance this time as Keller gets it to Smiley. Dribbles around, back out to Keller, underneath to Williams this time. Needs someone to pass to. He finds Keller for three. Yes! Down and it's good for the freshman Keller. But the other way they come is Rona down there. So, Sudziak is on fire on the threes.
Yep.
You cannot let him get open.
And right now, if I'm going right to him, Keller's on him. You got the size difference. Here it comes. Here it comes. There it is.
Kicks it out. There it is. This time out of the rim does not go. The long arms of Roth gets the rebound. Roth with 20 points, probably borderlining on that double-double, but lots of time left to get that. Keller now. Wolverines up by 2. Now Kreiser. Get a little bit of a run here for the Wolverines. Keller, after that three-pointer, gets underneath the Roth on the floor, and they push him down. Good googly moogly.
Number 23, his first.
Sudzak, I've been saying his name wrong. Sudzak is what the address announcer announced it. His first. Now, Keller needs to get it in bounce, gets it to Kreiser, fakes a three, gets it down underneath to Roth, uses that big body to get it in there to get a 4-point lead for the Wolverines. A little light for the Wolverines, but here comes Rona. Puts it up and high off the glass and counted. It's good. Everybody has an answer for everything tonight, Brad.
Yes, they do. And so do we.
Yeah. And now Keller. What a game, folks. Hope you're enjoying it. Kreiser over to Keller. Keller fakes it all the way across court to Williams. Fakes the three. Goes
Get
down
physical.
the lane, puts
There
it up.
you go.
Oh, off the back of the rim too hard as Hopper gets the rebound. Goes down the lane, 2-on-1. Looks for somebody to throw to. Gets it all the way out there to Fadden for three. Drains it. Wow.
Oh, we're going to have a foul.
Wait a second.
Yeah, we're going to have a foul. Now the question is that going to count?
Yes. Foul's on number 24, his third, team's third of the half.
So they did count the three-point shot.
Yes, they did.
They did get a foul. And I think some of the fans here at Ellwood are saying, you did it for them, why don't you do it for us?
Right.
We're not here to debate that. The decision is final.
We do have an answer for everything.
That's going to be a text at 11:30 tonight when we rewatch the game. But anyway, you can rewatch the game too anytime at ecwolverines.com. But we got a lot of basketball here to play yet.
With that being said, Hopper and Hopper, both of them, 3 fouls.
Yes, and
fouls could come into play
team,
fourth quarter.
It could be very, very pivotal as Keller now drives, gets it in the hands of Kreiser. Kreiser met there. Smiley lost the handle of the ball, and we're going to get a foul.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's going to be on Williams.
That's going to hurt.
Yes, it is.
We got 4. And it's hard to tell a player not to do that. You're wanting to go for the ball. So Nate Williams now with his 4th foul. Willie Nardone will check in as Nardone will take a seat with 2:33 remaining in this third quarter of play. Just like that, it's 43-42. A 5-2 run recently here for Mohawk. Trying to get down there. Retort and out to Fadden. Fadden tries down the lane, and he's blocked. Get that shot out of here, says Chris Smiley. So the officials having some words with both Smiley and Ross saying, not sure what they're saying, but everybody gives each other a high five and walk away. That foul is going to be...
No foul. No foul. Just a block.
Okay.
Yep, just the block.
I thought I saw him bring it in for foul. Fadden now. Once again down lane, kicks it back out to Rona. Quickly, nicely guarded there by Kreiser because Rona was lining it up.
It's funny because the 2 guys on the outside right now, those are your go-to guys. And then give credit Sudzak as well.
Yes. Now down the lane goes Boston. Kicks it back out to Retort. Retort finds Fadden. Fadden. Jump 3. And that ball's way short. And saved there. I think Roth thought it was touched, and it may have been.
I believe you're right.
So Roth heads up play there to save the possession, and quickly up the court they came. Now Kreiser back out to the freshman Keller. There's going to be a lot of good basketball for the next couple years here. Keller puts it up, the floater. Roth with the rebound, puts it up. Count it. It's good for Roth. Mohawk wasting no time. Up the court they come as Rona.
As weird as it sounds, that is Joseph Roth's first offensive rebound.
Wow. But he does have 24 points.
And he's got a crap ton of defensive rebounds.
Rona for three. Way short.
That was blocked.
And it was blocked. I missed that, Brad.
Yeah,
Good
we're
call.
going to say that was blocked.
As Keller gets it. Down the court comes Roth. Back out to Keller. Gets correction from Coach Dibble.
No shot clock. I told you we have an answer for everything.
57 seconds remaining. You're right, but only a 1 point lead. I don't want to worry
True.
about.
Oh,
see,
boy. Yep.
One thing like that happens, you get a turnover by Retort. Gets it. Other way to Rona. Going to go down that baseline. He's got a lane. Kicks it out there to Boston. Out to Sudziak. He's on fire. Makes the three. 46-44. It's right now, I think if they have the opportunity for a layup, they're going to kick it out to Sudziak. He's got 3 3-pointers in this period alone. Smiley with 24 seconds. Roth wants to drive down the lane, turn around, jump. He makes it look so easy. Boom, count it. We're tied up again. 15 seconds remaining as Rona comes up the court. Get some directions from Coach Allaire. Now, less than 10 seconds. Rona is going to drive. 5 seconds. Going to go down. Wants to step in that bucket and shoot it. And he does. Off the rim, does not go. And the ball falls to the earth. And just like we started, 46-46, we're going to let you take in the Ellwood City cheerleaders in this between this third and fourth quarter. So nice job by the Ellwood City cheerleaders. Hey, Brad, I want to take a quick moment to mention a friend of ours at Mohawk, retired principal, Brad Meehan. Principal Meehan retired here a couple weeks ago, and he was so good to us. Anytime we went to Mohawk, he was very welcoming, and I know a lot of good things. I know Brad well enough. We're not like on exchange of Christmas gifts or anything, but I know him well enough to know that he's a good man. And Brad, best of luck to you in retirement. I'd reached out to him. I'm like, Brad, what are you doing retiring? You're just like 5-6 years older than me. He said after 32 years, I believe it was time to start the back nine. And Brad, hope you're enjoying retirement. Hope you're enjoying a great basketball game tonight. Now, Fadden with the ball. Maybe a little trap going on here by the Wolverines. Say enough of that 3-point stuff. And Nardone all over Fadden. Fadden going to drive. Kicks it back out to Sudziak. He thought about it, did not take it. Stutter step. And now down the lane comes number 24. No shot. And going to be a foul on the floor. I'm not sure who it's going to be upon.
I want to say either Keller or Nardone.
Keller.
Yes, it is Keller. His third now foul with 7:39. Second team foul. So inbounding. Rona gets it to Fadden. Does a fake. Oh, goes up, and Smiley's going to get called for that one as he got kind of faked there as Fadden went up for the shot, and Smiley jumped up in there. It's going to be Smiley's second foul, team's third, and he will go to the line is Fadden for 2. Both teams right now really stellar from the foul line. First shot by Fadden off the front of the rim, does not go. He's still got a little hitch in his step there as you see him walk around. It's not bad, but as you watch him, I think you notice that more on foul shooting than anything. Second shot. Front of the rim, goes down through the cylinder. It's good. So inbounding now, Nardone to Keller. Over to Roth. And oh my! Away from the ball. Number 24, Keegan Hopper. That's his 4th foul for the starter. 4th for the Warriors. So Keegan Hopper leaves the game and I believe it was Retort that checked back in.
And Dakota, you and I were calling that JV game. 4 fouls up there. You want that advantage. 4 fouls.
Yes,
just
you
3
do.
away.
So nice play there by Roth to get out the pressure. A lot of really double team and trapping right now. Roth goes down the lane, puts it up. The floater off the back of the rim does not go. Taken there by Rona. Rona coming the other way. Quick pass out there to Fadden. Drives down that baseline, goes up, and he's going to be fouled once again. Groundhog Day. Same thing over again that time as Smiley wants to jump up. And that's going to be his 3rd foul. Team's 4th. So Fadden will be at the line to shoot 2. They're up by 1. First shot does not go. This game has a feeling, and I don't think it's going to happen, that next team that gets a run is going to win the game.
It could happen with free throws down the road. I want to harp on it, but we saw it in the JV.
Yes.
We saw it first half.
Lake checked in for Smiley. Lake, the freshman. Second shot by Fadden. In and out of rim does not go. Now taken there by Roth. Gets in the hands of the freshman Keller. He meets resistance, picked up the dribble, gets it to Kreiser. Kreiser needs some help. Going to come down. Throws it underneath to Joseph Roth. Retort all over him. Reverse layup, puts it up.
And
one! Count it for Joseph Roth! What a play! We see some emotion from Roth right now. He wants this. 28 points for Roth. 4th foul on the other Hopper twin. So the Hopper boys both with 2 right now.
Team
6:54. Team's 5th. Roth to complete the 3-point play.
You look at the scoreboard. You said it. 17. Make it 29. Wow.
Yep.
That's a quick change.
Yeah, exactly, Brad. That's
It's
just,
insane.
I mean, it's just you look up and like, holy mackerel, it's you got 28, 30 points. Now, Rona. Rona can take over a game. Rona now. Kicks it out there to Mason Hopper. Now to Retort. Now.
Good defense by Nardone. I like that.
Yes, I liked it too.
That's the hot
Good
hand.
play.
Here he comes.
Hopper.
Hot hand again.
There's Rona. Off the back of the rim, does not go. A good rebound there by Retort. Kicks it back out for Rona. Another 3. Rattles the rim, does not go. And we get a foul. It's going to be against Mohawk. Their 6th. Joseph Roth gets up with some assistance. Who's that on, Dakota?
Number 3.
Wow.
His 3rd.
His 3rd. So all of a sudden, Retort with 3. Both Hoppers with 4. Mason Hopper still in. Mason Hopper just going to check out right now as I said that.
Number 13 came in.
And there's still
nailed
6
back in.
minutes left, Thad.
Yes.
But it just feels like this next minute or 2 minute segment, those substitutions.
It is right now.
Huge.
And right now, if I'm Coach Dibble, you got guys underneath the hoop in foul trouble for Mohawk. Attack it. Lake picked up the dribble, needs some help, and just underpasses it to Kreiser.
Someone's going to need help.
He finds
Go,
it
go.
by Roth. He does. Puts it down, puts it up, and doesn't get it to go. Gets the rebound, puts it up, and there's another foul. I think it's going to go on Retort. That'll be his 4th foul. We'll wait to see who it gets on. There were red shirts all around him. Joseph Roth.
And the
Retort,
bonus.
and we're going to the bonus. We got the bonus, folks. That's going to be huge. Wolverines got 2 fouls to give before they get there. They kind of did what we said they should do, Brad, is get underneath. And I would love to know the strength of Joseph Roth's hands.
Agreed.
Oh, in and out.
Free throws. Got to make them.
Does not go for
Got to
Roth.
make some free throws. Just got to breathe.
So Smiley comes back in. Lake's going to take a seat. Smiley's sitting there with 3 fouls.
Williams with 4, still sitting on that bench. But so far, Wolverines have kind of lived without it so far.
Save him to 3 minutes.
Exactly.
So Roth now.
There you
Second
go.
shot does go. 30 points for Joseph Roth of the Wolverines' 50 points. Now, Fadden. Going to go down the lane. Kicks it back out. There's a big 3 and drains it just like that. Sudziak gets it. Tie game. The 3s is what's doing it right now. Ball is, tipped and given away there. And Rona now back up the court. Rona out there to Fadden. He launches a 3. Count it. It's good. Wow. They got it. They can't be letting him kick that ball out to get 3. Fadden now all of a sudden with 14 points. The Wolverines have held Fadden pretty good in the second half. He's still sitting there at 17 points. Keller fakes a 3. Out to Nardone. He's going to launch a 3. Off the back of the rim, does not go. Nice rebound by Kreiser. Back out to Keller. Keller looks for somebody to throw it to. He finds Kreiser. Kreiser for 3. Off the rim, does not go. Rebound by Roth. Puts it up. It's good. Offensive rebound for Joseph Roth. Coming the other way is Rona. Rona now. Wow, what a game. What a game. Fadden fakes a 3. Gets around. Gets it back out there to Rona. Rona drives down the lane, kicks it out to number 3, Nail. And he nails it, J.J. Nail. You can't be trading 3s for 2s, Brad.
No, you cannot.
And right now, that's what the Wolverines are doing. How many 3s is that?
Whew,
we'll have
too
them
many.
for you. Exactly. And they're open looks. They're open looks. Keller gets it to Roth. Roth guarded there. Out to Smiley for 3. Off the rim, does not go. Underneath, and it's going to be last touch. Mohawk. Ball. Wow. Wow.
It's a big call.
That is a big call. And there was just bodies all over the place.
Yep.
I'm not going to say what the call was from up here. So now, inbounding up the court comes Rona, just at the 4-minute mark. 4-point lead for the visiting Mohawk Warriors. Sudziak for 3, in and out of the rim, does not go. And Smiley with the rebound, gets in the hands of Joseph Roth. He's off to the races. Down the court he comes. Head up, looking. Jumps up for the 3. Does not go. Kreiser underneath. And it's going to be, saved by, they said Kreiser was on the line. Applaud the effort to try to get there. But it was not. Dibble is not happy about that.
And the closest official didn't make that call, but when the play comes in front of him and he screened, so the official out here at the point makes that call. And they're going to have a conversation, and I know it's not pretty one.
Right, they are. And he's got to watch. You don't want to get teed up here. And he's telling Mohawk coach to go to have a seat. I think we have a timeout, a 30-second timeout by Ellwood City. Through all of that, a 30-second timeout. So, wow. Keep in mind, folks, we will be back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
1:30.
1:30
Varsity only.
Yes. Varsity only girls basketball game as they take on Portersville Christian School.
That 2-minute segment, I think it's pretty dang.
It is.
It's pretty dang clear. Mohawk, 3-pointers, 1, 2, 3 3-pointers back to back to back, and all that craziness. You got a 4-point lead. Now it comes down to crunch time. 3:37 remaining. Fouls in favor of the Wolverines. Mohawk cannot foul. Everything's going to be in the bonus. The Wolverines got 2 fouls to give before bonus. Timeouts, 3 for Mohawk, 2 for Ellwood City. 4-point lead. Oh, boy. And this is going to be Mohawk ball.
Yes. Need a defensive stop here.
Yes, you do. Every possession
without a
is
shot,
that much more.
because the shots are falling for Mohawk.
Yes.
Right now. Rona now. Makes it out there to Keegan Hopper with 4 fouls. Underneath the Hopper, easy shot. Does not go, though, as Roth gets it. The rebound, that's the stop we wanted. They had the shot they wanted, but it did not fall. Now, Williams, who checked back in the game. Oh, Kreiser. Dribbles around, finds Roth. Rona guarding him. He slips and falls and calls a timeout.
And you know what? And you know what? That slippage occurred where all that melee occurred. I went out. There's perspiration over there. Something going on.
Could very well be. Folks, keep it on here for the Wolverines. I thought we were doing the tumble, but I guess not. We'll watch the Wolverine cheerleaders anyway. So nice job by the Ellwood City cheerleaders. So after that, I'm going to call it a long 30-second timeout because there was some discussion. Oh, it was full?
It was a full, yep.
Okay.
So that leaves Ellwood City just with one. And I think they used both fulls, so it's got to be a 30-second timeout. Mohawk got 3 still.
So it's Ellwood City ball. So Keller gets it in to Smiley. Smiley wants to drive down the lane. Bounce pass to Roth. That's dangerous. Now Williams back out to Keller. Fakes the 3. Back to Williams. Now hands to Keller. 2:55 remaining. Now to Roth. Mohawk up by 4. Wolverines wanting to get their play. Keller now out to Smiley. Goes underneath to Roth. Puts it up. Oh, impossible shot. And he gets it in there. Now Wolverines on defense as Rona comes down. Looks at Coach O'Leary. Gets the play that they want. So, back out there. Sidzik. So back out to Fadden. Fadden, big contributor as a freshman here on this Warrior team. Gets it over there to J.J. Nail. Nail now back out. Oh, don't let him. Oh, man. I thought he was going to do it.
It's not the person I would leave alone.
Nope. So Hopper now down the lane, goes up, kicks it all the way out. That's the shot they wanted, and they got it. Wow. That wide open was Rona. Wolverines still down by 5, just under 2 minutes remaining. So Kreiser with the ball. Gets out there to Smiley, launches up a 3, off the front of the rim, does not go. Williams with the rebound, bounce pass out to Kreiser, underneath to Roth. He's going to put it up, and one! Gets the and one! Is Roth! Huge play there by Roth. I said it before, Brad, you can't be trading 3s for 2s, but we'll take the 2s and 1.
Foul's on number 13, his second, team's 8th.
So Nail with the foul as Roth will go to try to complete the and 1. So Nail's going to check out. Both Hoppers are back in there. Mason and Keegan, they're sitting there with 4 fouls. Roth does not get it to go. So quickly the other way comes Mohawk as Fadden brings the ball up. Guarded there by Smiley. Smiley gets it out to Rona. Now back out to Keegan Hopper. Keegan down the lane he goes, kick out. Tell me, that's their play right now.
Yep. You gotta do a double team right here.
Or go man to man or something just to keep that guy from being.
It's gonna be
travel.
Oh wow!
A turnover, a travel. Wow.
And out of all this, that's Mohawk's only second turnover in this game.
Talk about efficiency. But at a huge time, Wolverines down by 3 with 1:12 remaining. Remember, Brad, you just alluded to it. Wolverines just with 1 timeout. Mohawk with 3. Do you go for the 3-point shot here?
No. It's still a full minute. Again, no shot clock, but you're full minute.
And another key point, Brad.
And you got
Wolverines
2 fouls.
Have 4 fouls. You have 2 fouls.
You can reach.
You can reach. And you're not going to send them to the line.
Other than Williams. Not Williams.
No, but I mean to put them in the bonus. Right. I see we're both right. So Keller.
He's Smiley. Keller.
Way short. Underneath the hoop now. Rhoda with the ball. 55 seconds remaining. He wants a double team. They get it. Hopper now with the ball. Down lane to Retort. Retort is not going to shoot it.
That's where I would have trapped it right there.
Yep, you got to get over there.
Oh, watch the reach. Watches the
Fadden
reach.
now. They're just playing catch me if you can right now. Rona now. Smart play in here. Now they're not even looking underneath the hoop. I think you got a foul, Brad. Stop it. You got a couple to give.
This is why you need a shot clock. I'll say it. I'll say it. I don't care. I may be in the minority, but
that foul is on Joseph Roth, his first. Joseph sitting there with 36 points of the Wolverines' 56 points. He'd like to get 3 more.
Now you go on this inbounds play. Now you try to steal it, reach it. You get the second foul.
Yes, Keegan Hopper checks in for Retort. Love to get a turnover here. with the inbound. Good coverage by the Wolverines. Gets it out there, kicks it out. They're not going to shoot it. And fouled there by Smiley, his fourth.
Okay. Now it's game time.
Yes, you're going to send him to the line. I would not send Rona to the line if you can help it.
Fad, Sutsiak.
Yep. Inbounded from the other side of the court. Gets it to Rona. He loses the handle of the ball, but he gets it back up. Oh, no. Oh, count the shot. Give Rona credit. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Play of the game right there. As he gets the 2 points and going to go to the line 4-1 to make it a 6-point game with 21.7 seconds remaining.
Nate Williams fouled out.
Nate Williams will take a seat. Oh, what a basketball game though, Brad.
Yep.
Now,
I mean, it's kind of like roles reversed at Mohawk.
Yes. Rona to shoot 2. First shot is good. No, that was the end one. I beg your pardon. Now, inbounding. Wolverines down by 6. Roth up the court. Fakes a 3, puts it up. Count it, it's good! They call a timeout. 62-59. Front of the rim and into the cylinder by Roth.
You know what? With 12.9 seconds remaining, I sat last night thinking about this game for 24 hours, thinking, how many was Roth going to need to put up? And I kind of thought about that 40-point mark to keep him in this game.
Hey, we got the tumbling going on here.
Oh, what's the record, 16?
16 is the record for Miss Barnett. We'll count them.
It's 1.3 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to fix that.
Yes, I believe so.
It's
Here
13.
we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's the record. Wall to wall. The new record. 18 for Lexi Barnett. We got to build a bigger gym. She's wall to wall getting 18. So Wolverines down by 3. 13.4 seconds left.
Now, with the inbounds play, Mohawk can run the baseline. My thought, if you're Ellwood, you got to reach. If you get a steal, great. If not, you got to quickly foul. This foul has to be within 2 seconds.
It does. It does. But if you could write the story, Brad, it would be a turnover by Mohawk.
Yes.
Only 2 turnovers.
That's
2 or 3.
insane.
That is just unbelievable. Here, Rona inbounds the ball.
Yep, there you go.
And he gets fouled immediately. And Coach Hilaire knew what he was doing there. Get the ball into Rona's hands. A great great free throw shooter. A great shooter, let's be honest. Let's call it what it is Rona.
I'll go even farther. Just a great basketball player.
I mentioned earlier.
Just a great player.
Yes, he is. I said something right. He only had 17 points. He's
Ooh,
up to
that's
25
big.
now.
Look at who that foul was on. Oh, that's big. That's a sharpshooter. Smiley, 5th.
Okay. But he had to do it.
He had to. There's no choice.
So they ran about 1.5 seconds off the clock to do that.
Oh, they actually added time because that clock was running afterwards. It was weird.
There's Rona's first shot, and it is good. It's a 2-possession game for the Wolverines.
I don't want to jinx them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Rona, 8 for 8. Woo!
And they've been key. A full timeout now taken by the Warriors. Folks, don't forget, keep up to date on all of our upcoming broadcasts. A busy week next week as we're wrapping up basketball season. I can't believe I'm saying that, as we just got about a week and a half left of play. Monday night, we're at Riverside, 6 o'clock game. Not sure if we're going to be there or not. Wednesday night, we have Girls Union here. Thursday night, Girls Mohawk here. Beaver Falls is coming here sometime.
Oh, yeah. That's a big one.
Last I heard, Beaver Falls was up on Neshannock, and that was at halftime for us.
I think you got 2 different teams there. You got a streaky 3-point team in Neshannock and just physical physical Beaver Falls team underneath the hoop.
You do. And Mohawk has to play them again once, too. I was talking to a couple of the parents down there. They're looking forward to that game as well. Mohawk, only one loss on the season to Ellwood City. They're, how do you say it, peaking at the right time. And
yes.
You want to talk about a
Storybook.
hard-fought game, and you come out on top of this tonight. Momentum builder, a momentum builder on speed. Now,
and
as we're 2 weeks away from playoffs,
and there's Olsh and Shady Side Academy. No doubt in my mind, if Mohawk wins this, they're right now the 3 seed. No doubt.
Second shot by Rona is good. Checking in is retort for Keegan Hopper. You picking up Hoppers? They're just juniors. They were starters last year. There's the inbound to Keller. 10 seconds remaining. You got to shoot up a 3 and hope for a foul. There's Roth for 3. Does not go. Put back up and in by Lake. Oh, did not go. Shot by Kreiser does not go. And a whole lot of red is applauding right now as the Mohawk Warriors have defeated the Ellwood City Wolverines 64-59. Give Rona a whole ton of credit, shooting 20, making 27 points. 8 or 8, 9 for 9. Brad will have some stats here for you. The Wolverines 59 points, 5 points short from tying this game as Roth gets 39 points, hard-fought points in this game. And we saw 2 really, really good basketball teams here tonight, Brad. And 2 teams that are kind of young to speak of as well.
I'm just looking at these point totals, 14, 17, 27. And
a little more balanced attack coming from Mohawk.
And that's to be expected. I'm not saying that having 39 from Roth is bad in any way or form because, let's be real, I mean, this came down to the last couple minutes.
It did.
I think what it shows is if you're going to be playing Mohawk in the next 3-4 weeks of playoffs and whatnot, there's not one person to worry about. It's been the Rona show. Fadden has stepped up. Fadden, it could be the Fadden show. And give credit. Sudziak did not shoot well last time we met. Not as well. This was huge.
This was huge. And they're running offense right now. We saw it where at the end of the game, they had some possibility for layups. Let's give the coach some credit. Coach awareness. You got 6'5", Joseph Ross stand there. Kick it out. And there they are with a 3-point shot.
My MVP tonight, obviously, is Rona with 27. He was 9 for 9 from the free throw line. He had 5 assists, 3 rebounds, a steal, and he did all of it with no fouls. But I will say, the play of the game has to be Sudziak, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 3-pointers. He got 15 from the 3-point line. That's where he lived and died.
Was so all in the second half, too?
He had 1 in the first half. That was it.
Half.
He had 5 points at halftime, 3-pointer. He made 4 3-pointers. And, again, 12 points. That's the difference tonight.
And we got so caught up on the end of the game, that second quarter by the Wolverines, we forget they were up by 11.
20
they were up
to 9.
by 11 at the end of the first quarter and just got outscored. I had it written down, Brad, like 18 to 9 or something like that in the second quarter. They just let things fall apart.
And I mean, the second half, it was. We got to remember this. It was tied at halftime.
Yes.
32 all. So give credit to Mohawk. That second half, they just got enough. 18 to 13.
There was a point there at about the 4-minute mark. They got about a 6-0 run.
Yep, and that was the difference.
And
let's be real, a 6-point run is just literally 2 3-pointers. That's pretty much what it was. 3-pointers back to back.
Right, there was.
All right, folks. So with that being said, Ellwood City falls to 4-5 in conference play. Playoffs are still there, and you ask any Ellwood fan, you're okay, you're fine, but now that means the games that you're supposed to beat and win, you have to beat and have to win from here on out.
Which we're talking Riverside, Freedom.
Yeah, and I don't want to say this, but that Beaver Falls game just became that much bigger.
That basically, if the way the cookies crumble in here, Beaver Falls will be.
It may not be a playoff game per se to determine who goes.
I'm afraid it's going to be.
but if Riverside does their job and keeps it close, it could come down to one game gets in. So final score here: Mohawk Warriors 64-59. Thad? Why don't you take us out?
Great. We always get, I didn't see the numbers, and we don't look at them that too close, but always get a great crowd when we take on anything with Mohawk. I think when these two, I mean, we talk about Riverside being a, Mohawk's just, we enjoy going there. We enjoy having them come here. Love covering the games. We thank all of our Mohawk listeners tonight. On behalf of Dakota Marshall, the cameraman, Brad Windhorst, the producer, the man with the plan, the guy that knows everything going on, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.